me a flavor and let me know if the music is actually playing through on my live stream. Come on, chat. Pop up. Come
I
on.
don't hear anything.
You're not hearing anything?
No. I hear us.
Because it shows me it's hitting.
A wild Bingus
Oh, yo, what's
entered
up,
the chat.
Bingus?
Welcome to the stream. Bingus said, I hear yet.
Oh, just barely hear the music. That's what I was trying to figure out, is if I could hear the music or not.
Mm.
And I can. That's all that matters to me. As long as they can hear in-game sounds, that's all I care about.
Bingus said, you sound like you're using a phone as a microphone.
I probably, well, you're hearing sound from my phone playing through to the, into my microphone.
Bingus said, man rip spets, I was just watching one of his videos earlier, then I saw he passed.
Yeah, I saw that he passed earlier. Someone mentioned it in I think it was DJ Ronnie G's stream. I know of his work. He was a good man. It is a shame to see them go. Oh, jeez. Oh. Who's a bustin' ass? I'm a bustin' ass. Whoa. I must be related to... Stomach cramps. Oh yo! Oh yo! What is up, everybody? It's Chaos for you 728, and I'm back one more again with some let's try to survive this Elden Ring bullshit. Hope everybody's having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is you hail from. I'd like to thank those that are still subscribed. Your support has been greatly appreciated. And thank you to those just recently subscribed. Do hope you stick around for the long run. As a reminder, what you see now is not what you will see next time. Or you might. It just depends on me and how I feel in the schedule. Tomorrow morning, probably going to be playing some Valheim. Tomorrow evening, 7 Days to Die, or maybe some Valheim. Wednesday, this, or World of Warcraft. Wednesday evening, this, or maybe World of Warcraft. It all depends. Thursday morning, most likely this. Thursday evening, Killing Floor 2. Friday morning, most likely this. Or Demonologist. And in the evening, Phasmophobia. So, it all depends on me, really. And how I feel. We're about to tackle this little tower right here. I have not been there yet. So the enemy within is still there, and I need to take him out before I go in there. Back in there, I should say. So we're going to do that real quick. We're going to hopefully blow through this dumpster fire down here. And I should really upgrade my weapons. I really, really should. I think I'm going to do that before I get into any more misadventures here. So to do that, we're gonna go all the way down here, man.
Said, I've been busting ass all day. I made a bacon steak and egg sandwich yesterday, and damn, it followed me to today.
Let's talk to this guy real quick.
I've decided, as I mentioned, we may not, if there's any...
No incantations. Damn. I do. That black flame shit, man. I want to so desperately make a black flame build. I just don't have... I need to be in New Game Plus in order to make that happen. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get what I'm looking for. Do I have any more? Oh, yeah. Ghost Form Picker. Black Iron, Thops. I just offered. Might have just fed into their actual inventory. I need those. I need those. I need those. Alright, let's see. You got shit that I need. Let's go talk to this other cat real quick. Right around the corner here. Need to pop those runes that I have too. Every last one of them. Oh shit, I got a bunch of them too. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I got a bunch of them. Shit. That right there should give me what I need. That gave me more than enough to level up to. I'm gonna pop all of them after I upgrade my weapons. I need to deal with her too. I gotta upgrade my doggos. Strengthen arms. Cannot upgrade the meteorite staff that I have. So that is out the question. Can upgrade this to tier 10 and it scales with intelligence, which this is what I'm probably gonna end up using this moon veil in my second playthrough of the game in New Game Plus. Because my damage output is garbage in this, according to this especially. It doesn't really let me upgrade anything. Oh, there they are. My intelligence 52. That's. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna be busy with that for a while.
Bingus.
Alright, let's see if we can upgrade
Said.
this.
I figured to just drink a bunch of mineral water, so I just burp instead of ripping ass so much.
Okay, so we got you up to 9. That means I'm missing key proponents.
A wild.
Let's go ahead.
James. Entered the
Let's
chat.
upgrade you to
Welcome to the
3.
stream.
Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, sir?
Said. https YouTube bb6w4 ruvzico sizl 451 smufzyo905. James. Said. Some yogurt might fix the gas.
So he's about. Oh yeah, I need to swing by her real quick.
I need to walk a little while and I can hear the howling, a plethora, can't even, not even the you should keep your distance. No, you're. I can hear howling, you should keep your distance.
Excuse me. Nope. I don't have the Grave Glove Work 3. Fuck. Demi-human ashes. Just summon a lot of them. I got 5 of those. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Nope, don't have
James.
enough to upgrade them either.
Said.
Alright.
I just happened across that video. He found some other dude making predictions, kind of interesting.
We've all been making predictions. Oh, I need to see if somebody is down here real quick. Nope, they are not. Damn it. Okay.
Well, I don't have to worry about feeding my fish anymore.
They all die.
Yep.
Damn.
James. Said.
The
Regarding the near
temperature
future.
of the fish tank isn't even
James
registering on any of the thermometers.
Hi kitten.
They're maxed out.
James. Said. Hi Bingus.
We're about to try and level up a bit here. Use this.
A wild. Chrysalkitten. Entered the chat. Welcome to the stream. Chrysalkitten. Said. Hi James Ho Bingus.
Don't call Bingus a hoe. He can't help it. You shouldn't kink shame.
Chrysalkitten. Said.
But you know it's a kink
Hi
to be
Bingus
a
LOL
hoe
sorry.
now. Bingusaru stati hoaru. If you're not careful, he'll sneak up and get inside of you.
Yeah, and that's something you don't want.
Alright, so I got you to where I need you to be in order to use a certain thing. It's that black flame, black flame. Blech. Can't talk. Fucking this Dexic ass mouth. Let's go talk
Bingus.
to this cat real quick.
Said.
Wait, where the?
I watched some of the Republican National Convention and he's got a bit of a Vincent van Gogh patch going on.
Son of a bitch,
Bingus.
just beat on me.
Said. Hi James and Kitten LOL.
I don't think I've been down here yet. No, I haven't. Let's go deal with this guy real quick.
Hell, even my snails are dead.
Damn.
Bingus. Said. Oh Bingus.
I meant to say hi, Bingus.
Damn.
James said. I said he should have plastic surgery and make that ear and only that ear into a Spock elf ear because that would be funny.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you little bastard. What the hell's over you? I never knew. Wait, I probably did know this place existed. I just never had the chance to come over here. Is there anything over here of use? Anything at all? Oh, what do we got here? A dead body? There's something to loot. Cypher Potter. The fuck is that?
James said. Even Santa Claus says ho ho ho. Is he counting or what?
He's a level 30
Bingus
fucking fake.
said.
God damn!
I would make a funny video with Mike Tyson lol.
This is all faith-based too. It's gotta be like a faith-based
A
spear,
wild
you know?
JR entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, well, that'll
JR
hopefully be achieved. New game plus
said.
2.
Rip Spetsnaz.
Yes, it is unfortunate what has happened to him. He was one of the good ones, and he will be missed.
James said. Someone else had that idea, Bingus.
Yeah, someone's probably already beat me to it, Bingus. Mike Toss has been a meme
JR
for many people so far.
said. He was a true og. James said.
You ain't wrong though.
Hey, JR.
A lot of people have gone their lives
JR
without being punched.
Said.
And it
James
shows.
07 brother.
People like Destiny. You could tell he's never been punched
James
before.
Said.
So,
Crazy he got smoked by a car or something.
dude,
Bingus
that's all it takes.
said.
Piss poor drivers.
Yo JR.
Oh, I almost got hit by a car on a daily basis going to and from work.
We also live in a predominantly where it's certain group of people that don't believe women should have the ability to be able to go out and about by themselves.
Oh no, it's white people I'm almost getting hit by.
Oh. Then I don't know what to tell you.
Said. Maybe it's all the illegals driving. I see a lot of dangerous driving lately. Bingus said. He was overseas. James said. Mostly tailgating, nowhere near 3-second gap. James said. Philippines. Someone in comments mentioned that. James said. Maybe the Philippines I meant.
That just gives me an intelligence buff. Thought I had the other one on me too. It's not. Alright. Now that I've dealt with
JR
Stick McGoobly-Doo.
said. Mitchell is streaming to be in and out though.
No shit, is
James said.
I figured he
Doesn't
would,
much matter. Roadkill is roadkill, not like the laws of physics are different than here.
I figured he would,
Bingus
been done by
said.
now.
Yeah, the way they drive seems like you'd have to be extra careful over there.
How long has he been live for? Did he just happen to go live now?
He's been live for about an hour now.
Okay. Something long. What motherfucker using my
JR said. About an hour.
Someone using my Someone using my tricky dick. Is there someone I need to find who the fuck is using my dick pic? Who the fuck is using my dick pic as their avatar?
Take over an entire city in fucking like 2 years. I've seen it. Entire city fucking changes color in 2 fucking years. They own everything. It's all the government handouts. And now they've gotten worse.
He's talking about how
You don't have to tell me, man. I lived in Calgary. I know.
I just farted in Skelly's direction.
Oh, Skelly, you got a stinky one now.
I'm about to penetrate a stream.
Oh, but I kind of.
I'm glad I don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Do a little cross streaming here. We'll just turn the camera off because
James said. Somebody got a link.
I don't need a link.
But it could. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy. Speaking of
I kind of like
trouble,
Crowder. He's a well-informed shit disturber, eh?
I am a well-informed shit disturber.
James said. I looked and got a saxophone player instead.
What the fuck? Our Spetsnaz. Did Spetsnaz pass away?
That is what I've been hearing. Is Spetsnaz is gone to return to meet his maker.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've also heard
There's a
some
video posted on his channel.
Yeah. I've also been hearing it was some
What?
bullshittery behind how he went to meet his maker.
Struck by a car.
Like I said,
Wow.
some bullshittery.
Struck by a speeding car overseas. And he's
Was it intentional? That's what I wondered.
Wow.
Because I mean, think about it. People know who the fuck he is. I mean, what's not to say they didn't try and
some woman driver.
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
You know, they tried to get Count Dankula on teaching his pug how to do the Nazi salute.
What?
Well, of course.
That's just fucking funny to me.
Yeah, rest in peace, Spetsnaz.
Yeah, really.
He's
What's up,
fucking
CD and
fuck.
Bingus?
They're, I know
That's
Bingus
that's
just
fuck,
killed-
man. The
Yeah, it's
fucking
good news, man. It just
the
like
bad news
happened
just keeps
Hey,
before
coming.
Chaos.
It
on
does.
stream.
In between Trump,
now
the
Bingus is here.
assassination assassination attempt on Trump now, and y'all are just falling further and further from your original glory. Like, what the fuck, Canada?
Right?
Could you not bend knee to foreign countries any harder?
No, we apparently really like it in the butt.
You like that Xi Jinping?
Not
tiny
me.
pin?
I'm a lesbian, so
That don't mean nothing.
I only
Yeah,
I
that
only
don't mean
scissor.
shit. Lesbians are only lesbians until they meet the right dick.
And some people even provide their own lube.
Yep, most lesbians are
Ugh.
lesbians out of political issues.
Well,
So
hey, you just have
yeah.
to take what I'm saying to value because you can't prove otherwise. All right, and just I scissor.
Or you could just eat a dick.
You scissor.
I scissor. As a lesbian, I scissor.
He scissors
He
with
scissors
syrup
with Saunders and uses maple syrup as the lube.
and booty
Maple
juice.
syrup and corn husk, baby.
There you
Maple
go.
syrup and corn husk. Yeah.
He knows what's up.
Have I ever showed you guys the pictures of Saunders in the tub?
Just
Did
put
you?
2
Did
dozen
you?
of the
Speaking of, did you
hardcores
ever
in
get
a
the?
room
So
and give 'em a
apparently,
5-gallon tub
while
of
he
lube
was
and
up
see what happens.
live, he had someone had taken a
No.
picture of his bare ass.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that
Did
was
not.
me.
That I suggested that get sent to Mitchell for his OnlyFans content. I don't know if it's been
Fuck
done
yeah.
or not. But
I can send it.
Fuck yeah.
it
Send
should
it to
be
me,
that he
Riggs.
needs his OnlyFans content,
Well,
and
one
he's
more
already
That's
given
right.
his permission. So he just wants 3%.
That's right.
You gotta remember, he only wants 3% of the proceeds.
No, he wants 10.
No,
He wants
fuck that.
10%.
He gets 3.
3.
That's what I told him.
3.
I even went as high as 5%.
No.
That's
You go no
extremely
higher than
With the
4.
foot stuff.
You go no higher than 4, Mitchell.
What are you?
Never go any higher than 4 with Father Saunders. Ever.
generous. What was that, Jay? You cut out there a bit.
Watermelons and shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there was watermelons involved, I heard.
I mean, whatever floats their boat. Again, we don't kink shame here anymore.
That's right, Jay.
No,
if
no,
you're
no.
into-
I was just like, yeah. Is it all inclusive or is there limits to like food
you-
items?
no, you're like, look, if you were going to give
Pictures
me this,
incoming, Mitchell.
if you're going to give me this content, I'm putting it up on my OnlyFans, and people will buy all the sick shit you can provide. So, what's up, brother Arvo?
Hey, Ron, that's the worst part.
Yeah, I ain't wrong. I know I ain't wrong, dude. Okay, look. Yes, OnlyFans is behind a paywall, but fucking ChatterBait is not.
No.
And I have seen some fucked up shit on ChatterBait. All you gotta do
Phrase-
is keep cycling.
No, like, you see some pretty depraved shit on ChatterBait.
Yeah, you do, man. I saw an elderly, dwarfy, midgety, like, you know,
Look-
the wheelchair-bound
look
type
left.
fucking midgets
A roly-poly.
naked on there. Yeah, and a roly-poly. And again, lots of fucking people watching. Lots of people paying. So they'll buy anything. Anything.
They will. That's the sad, scary
Why?
part. Because people are depraved sexually to the point where they need weird shit to get their rocks off nowadays. That's a
yeah,
lie.
Okay, as you guys know, I'm a big 40K fan.
Yes.
All you have to do is look up the Emperor's Children, right? And their dedication to the Chaos God Lynette, who is the god of excess, right? So she's Desire from, you know, the Sandman trilogy or whatever
Venus.
fucking fantasy. Like, extreme versions of excess, you know what I mean? It starts off with,
You said
you
it
know, copious.
in a word. You said it. She.
What's that? Well, She Who Thirsts is the title, but
She who thirsts.
she's a just like Desire. Desire is whatever you desire. If you're a man that desires a woman, then you'll see a beautiful woman. If you're a woman that desires beautiful men, that's what you see, right? She is a hermaphrodite kind of thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
But very kink. Like it's all about extremes, right? Extreme music, food,
728
drink, sex,
said,
everything. Everything.
https
To extremes. That's where we are
www.youtube.com
now.
watch
We're falling into that fucking realm.
v8k9scarkj2w.
I'm kind of curious.
What's up, Chris?
Hermaphrodite, and you got hermaphrodite.
No,
Hermaphrodite.
hermaphrodite.
The House of
A
Babylon. Eh?
hermaphrodite.
Yeah, that's a man born with, or a female born with the opposite genitalia as well.
Yeah, or both.
Well, born with
You know,
both. It's a birth
rare.
defect, a very rare birth defect.
Yeah,
They only make up like
Right.
10% of the population.
I don't even think it's that much. But either way, again, it's about excess, right?
Yes.
Desire. It takes desire and amplifies it to fucking like
Yeah,
96
69.
or 69.
The Persians
Very-
used to practice it. I can't remember
Wait,
what
what?
it's called either.
That would explain a lot about the Persians.
I mean, they were pretty weird as it was.
Yeah. They're weird.
Yeah.
Everything's weird.
There you go.
But,
I updated my avatar for you, Mitchell.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Killed me again. I need to know who the fuck's using my dick pic as their avatar.
Biomet
They
or
pretty
Piamet?
much adopt
Am I saying that right?
every culture to
Entered the chat.
Hey.
Welcome to the stream.
Asia
They need to get my
GTTT
permission
Cox.
to use my dick
in
Said.
pic.
between
As
whoever
their-
they
Sub
could
as their
find
chaos.
along the
avatar.
path of destruction or whatever the fuck it was.
You mean?
Yeah. Essentially, Jay, that's how it'll, you know, it all ends going. It goes down that road, right? The depravity to the next level. There's no end
What's
to
up,
the
Cox?
extreme, you know, and the
You mean
further
that
you
one?
go,
A wild. Crystal
that's
Kid in.
dicks.
Yeah.
Entered the chat. Welcome
the
to the
further you
stream.
go down the path, you know,
Crystal
the more
Kid
you're
in.
worshiping, right?
Said.
Excess leads
Hi Cox.
to the path to destruction or some shit.
Yeah. Yep. But again, you know, lots of lore videos. You can almost see, you know, like again, I consider myself
GTTT
living
Cox.
a pretty sheltered life,
Said.
right?
Hey kitty.
We don't generally have nude people running around the fucking streets like you do in fucking places like Chicago. You don't. You just don't see certain things. If you take us and put, you know, our small town folk, kind of small city folk into one of the metropolis, as they call it, you would see like bug-eyed people. You know, they would be overwhelmed with it. But to the people that live there, this is just their everyday life, right? And again, the level of debauchery is
Yeah.
fucking now. The shackles are off, and everybody's getting into the fucking party. You know what I mean? It's endless.
What is it?
And that's where you
Roll-
get
roll
cucks like
79.
Destiny.
Is it wrong to say he has a punchable face?
Someone needs to punch him in the face.
It seems
Yeah.
like he's never been punched before.
Oh, absolutely not. That's why he runs off at the mouth like he does and says the stupid shit that he does. Somebody, you know what? I'm going to take one out of his book. I hope that if you go to a Joe Biden fucking rally, you get shot and I'll laugh at it. There. Verbatim, word for word, what Destiny said. And you know what, Destiny? If you ever fucking see this, I hope you get slapped around like the bitch you are.
GTTT Cox.
Me personally, I'm gonna
Said.
laugh at him every day.
So what were you talking
that
about your dick
little
pic
soy
flying around?
boy fed fucking pencil and pretzel made fucking cuck that stole your
A while.
wife and fucking
Zechariah
her
12
in
and 8.
the ass
Entered
every
the
night.
chat. Welcome to the
and
stream.
Laughing
Zechariah
at you
12
for
and
the
8.
fucking joke that you are,
Said.
motherfucker. Because
Everyone.
you fucking earned it.
Hey, what's up, Zechariah? How you
Fucking
doing?
earned it.
And now he's just a shit disturber, right?
That's all he's
He's
good
just
for.
trying to be an
That's all he-
edgelord. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, and I mean, it backfires on him all the time, right? But he comes back tomorrow. He's no different than what Ethan Klein was, before Ethan Klein was finally
I don't mean to
let go.
brag or nothing, but we're getting rain right now.
You
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Enjoy it.
Dude, it's still like fucking 28 degrees outside here. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's
as
not
foreign,
gonna last.
archaic
Hold my mic up to the
language. I don't know what Celsius is.
fucking window if you could hear me for more than a half a second.
Go ahead. Is it coming down good?
Celsius 19 or Fahrenheit or something.
Damn. I'd probably need an extra blanket if it got down to 19 here.
But yeah,
It's like
we're
85
getting
degrees here.
troubles.
Well, please send us some rain. We need some rain over here. My crops are dying. Anyway.
Hey Chris, did you?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
Did you?
Did you? That's all I got. Was did you? I think he got out again.
There you go, Bingus. Goosh, 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 goosh,
Oh.
goosh, goosh.
Huh?
Did you catch my message on Chaos's stream this afternoon?
I did not. What did you say?
That's because you're gay?
No. About wrapping a 4 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot branches, or you can use doweling or whatever it is. Counterclockwise wrap the doweling with, you can use old electrical copper. And stick them in the 4 corners without rain, you know, keep everything watered, blah, 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 blah. It'll just, it's like super grow.
Huh? No, I've never heard of that. What's up, you dirty outlaw?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Outlaw? How you doing?
Whose ass are we busting now?
Well, I mean, you already did Destiny, and to be honest with you, I kind of wanted to tear into that motherfucker, but I couldn't find the thing on X fast enough on my laptop because I only have it on my phone usually. But you know what? You covered it. Good enough. Everybody knows this fucking douchebag is a douchebag. He's no different than the Ethan Kleins out there, you know. But again, another complete fucking douchebag who got in the end what he deserves, which is canceled. This Destiny guy, though, like the fact that he still has a following of any kind is just, it's beyond me. But I mean, I think his time is coming to a
wild.
very quick end.
Successful endeavors.
Well,
Enter
like
the
I
chat.
pointed out-
Welcome to the stream.
Like I pointed out to the people
Successful
watching my
endeavors.
stream, you know,
Said.
if you're gonna sit there and
Still
still
can't
support
believe the
this-
news
this
about
piece of
Spetness.
shit, you know, after he said all that stuff about the firemen and Republicans and all that, whether which side of the aisle you support, right? If you're still going to support this guy, you might as well have said it alongside him. I mean, you're supporting, you know, straight up immoral.
He proved
evilness.
he was a piece of shit. He was a vapid piece of shit that needs a muzzle, or needs his his jaw fucking shut for a very long time.
Yeah.
About what he said.
You know what? I don't know where his parents went wrong, but they clearly did. And this guy has drank more
They
than
were
one
liberals.
fucking glass of Kool-Aid. Yeah. He's drank one more glass of Kool-Aid. And you know what? He's getting his just dessert in the ends because fucking, like I said, dude, have you seen the fucking skinny ass fucking soy boy that stole his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking twink
Oh
ass
my-
fucker.
Dude, she outweighs him
Yeah.
based on muscle mass alone, and yet he is more masculine than Destiny was, and he stole away his girl. And Destiny was basically like, oh yeah, he's the one that tells her she can't go out to clubs and shit. It's like, yeah.
Isn't Destiny a chick?
You know,
name
now that I
anyway?
think about it, he pulled a Kevin Smith. Only Kevin Smith's
Pulled it.
still married.
Pulled a Kevin Smith? Does Kevin Smith have an open relationship? Is he a cuckold?
Yeah, fucking Kevin Smith a few years back had a Widowmaker, man. Yeah, fuck.
So he
As
got
far
his
as,
chick pulled.
as far as I remember. But
So
that was
he
back
got-
when he had his Widowmaker, eh?
Really?
So he got his chick pulled by a more masculine guy than he is.
Yeah.
And it was a
Yeah.
A
twink.
more effeminate masculine guy.
Yeah. Who also, I believe, likes dick.
More than you, Mitchell?
I don't like dick. I'm a lesbian.
Nah.
A lesbian is a lesbian until she's met the right dick.
So what
I
is
don't like dick, I'm allergic.
So what is Stefan Crowder over here saying?
Well, you know,
Stefan
again,
Crowder.
when I was talking about like Hammerhand's stream the other day when he was doing the two cucks thing, I honestly don't agree with him on. It's a rare thing, but I don't agree with him on
Successful
that.
endeavors.
You know,
Said,
the whole fucking
Destiny, which is an exotic dancer S name, is
we
a straight up
need to
Marxist
turn the other
feminist
cheek
communist. These
and
folks need to
fucking,
be
you know,
in a
let this
communist
slide
country
off
and pray
because
that they
they're the
LL
bad
stay
ones.
alive.
You know what? No, I'm at the end of my rope with that shit. I'm at the end of my rope with that shit, and I think everybody else should be too. I mean, these people have murdered I believe the last count, and I know Crowder goes over quite a few of them. These groups that are working for the left side, or you know, helping to promote their fucking insane
funded,
ideology.
BlackRock funded.
Yeah.
Fucktards.
James.
Yeah, they have
said,
murdered well over
HTTPS
fucking 60
UDBN
people
2HF
in the last couple years.
3NQ
They've
Vach
injured hundreds, right?
James.
Driving over them with cars
said,
and shit. And you know what? I
KSC.
don't think it should be tolerated anymore. What happened in Mexico a few months ago? I'll give you the details of the story if you don't know it, but basically a couple people in this small town kidnapped the girl, and when they were about to get caught, essentially because they couldn't move the girl out to be sold into fucking slavery, they murdered her and chopped her up and put her into garbage bags. When the village found out,
James.
they took all three of them
said,
and beat the fuck
the
out of
Clinton
them,
cartel is
cut
about
them
3
up,
score
and
corpses
fucking
alone.
diced them up right into the fucking city square.
Successful
That's
endeavors.
what happened. And you know what?
Said,
These motherfuckers,
James.
they need to be, if they're running over people with cars, the second they stop, they need to be fucking swarmed and pulled apart. Right there.
Hung and quartered.
You're goddamn right. We don't need the police. Thanks. We got this. Get an ambulance for the people that are injured, but this motherfucker is ours.
Violence on violence.
Mine?
Hey, man.
Mine?
By turning the other cheek, all we do is embolden them to fucking do it again. Like I said, this kid that tried to assassinate Trump, or this young man, he got taken out. But he's one
Did
of
he
the
though?
rare ones.
Was it the one though? Because there's.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
saw a
going into
video that said, "You think you got the right one? You didn't. It was me. I fucking hate conservatives. I hate Republicans.
Yeah,
I hate Trump."
but again,
and
he's
said
a
bunch of
known
other
troll,
shit.
though.
Hi, SC.
That guy's a known troll.
All right, should we not
He
be
just
to a
happens to look
point?
sorta like
Should we not be to a point where we take them seriously? They've proven that they're gonna that some of them are crazy enough to do the shit that they've been talking about.
Yeah, of course. Of course
Think about
they
it.
are.
The colored
I mean, look at
communists have been
fucking-
talking about
dude.
replacing the white man for fucking centuries. Now we're hearing nothing but white supremacy this, white supremacy bad, white men bad, white Christian straight males bad, and
But look at what they're doing on TikTok and stuff now. They're fucking all over the place. I can't believe you missed. Next time, fucking hit them. I guess we'll have to try again. They're all insane.
Exactly. Social media has made it worse.
oh yeah, it's just
absolutely.
exacerbated.
Once you give something a label,
Absolutely.
you give it relevancy.
Exactly. That's
Yep.
why they're always labeling the straight white male as like a Nazi or a fascist.
Yes, and then they're all upset why there's no fucking straight white men around to do anything anymore.
You know? That's called irony.
But anyway, like I said, this kid that was killed, this young man that was actually killed, let's say he was actually the guy that they killed and blah, 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 right? We're not throwing anything else in there. It is very rare when one of these left-wing nut job Democrat fucking actual Nazi fucking socialists, when they murder somebody or wound a bunch of people, very rarely are they ever fucking like actually taken down. They're usually taken alive. They're put in jail for a bit, maybe even only 12 hours, and then they're released and we never hear about them
Successful
again.
endeavors.
Until the next time they
Said,
commit crimes.
Chris, these are your
Well, again,
opinions and do not
they get
reflect
out.
the beliefs of others.
They
There are
rarely
laws
get
against
taken down.
calls for
They have-
violence,
make
which
when
is
they're
something
playing it
that
down,
nobody
that
condones.
the-
Successful
Yeah.
endeavors.
Yeah.
Said,
Like they
Kid in.
basically get away with this stuff.
They get away with murder
You know,
because
like-
they're the protected groups. That's
Exactly,
why.
but we don't need to give them that chance. Again, if let's say tomorrow,
Yeah.
and really, I really hope this fucking scenario doesn't happen. Let's say somebody goes to Milwaukee and drives through that
Humanity.
fucking crowd of people, right? The car
Successful
gets
endeavors.
stopped,
The
it crashes,
Said-
whatever.
basically what they do is
have
they,
a good one.
Oh, sorry, Jay. I
Take
think
it
you cut
easy,
out.
SCE. Thanks for swinging by.
they keep trying to tribalize everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why they
absolutely.
keep labeling everything. Because, again, once you give it a label, it gives relevance.
Yeah, but if something were to happen now in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and the person is, like I said, drives through the crowd with a vehicle, that crowd that didn't get injured needs to pull that motherfucker out and end him right there.
I'm gonna hop back.
Do not hand him over to the police because he will be fucking released and he'll do it again. It just boldens the rest to fucking do it again. Oh, who we lose? Oh, Briggs took off. Oh, I
Who's
see
this
that.
doing?
Rick took
Oh,
off.
that's
Something,
Hemi.
something
Oh, that's
wrong is
Hemi.
going on.
I missed the Hemi.
Yes, Mr. Hammy. But anyway, we can go into those speculations a little later.
Ooh. Now,
Let me
Shit,
start
you
playing
laid
this.
out there for a minute.
I want to start playing this for you guys, and we'll get through it, and then if we don't get shut down, we can talk a little more about it. But you know what, Crowder's side here, I am 100% on, and you know what, I know it's not the Christian way, but it is also not the Christian way to fucking just lay down your fucking head and let them cut your fucking throat.
No, it's
I
not.
don't give a fuck what Bible you're in. Nowhere does it say that. Nowhere. So, I'm going to play this, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't get shut down.
Oh, that is gay.
Things like violence has never played a role in American politics, or one that I see a lot. This is unprecedented. We hear it a lot. Let me be clear. Political violence is not unprecedented. It is literally precedent in this country. You can use both precedents and precedent. It has come before. It has happened many times. And it's been set as a precedent, deliberately. Political violence is not unprecedented in this country. People who say that either don't know what they're talking about or they're lying to you. That's not the takeaway. What is unprecedented is the impeachment, prosecution, and false conviction of a political opponent in this country who has committed no actual crime. What is unprecedented is far beyond political disagreements. The goal to seek and destroy a political opponent, a human being, and his supporters, even after he's peacefully left office. That's actually unprecedented in this country. As far as political violence, again, you saw my disclaimer earlier, I don't believe that violence is never acceptable or is never the answer. I won't speak in those false equivalencies, those platitudes. I think the American Revolution was a good thing. I think ending slavery was a good thing. Those necessitated political violence. And let's be clear, too. When we have disagreements in this country, people say we can have respectful disagreements. If you're having a disagreement about abortion, you're talking about violence. You have a disagreement over the violence. If we have a disagreement over foreign policy as it relates to wars, you're having a disagreement over violence, over killing. It's all around us. Now, I do believe that political violence, of course, is a last resort and a tool only to be used against tyranny. I would argue a presidential candidate who wants less government and to recognize more of your individual rights certainly doesn't qualify, Charlie. And I hear this empty rhetoric demanding that Trump tone down, dial back the temperature. And I've heard this too. I heard it from the former Vice President Biden, that we stop viewing our political opponents as the enemy. We need to stop that. Kind of tough to ask that of people when you've told them that their political opposition are literal Nazis and white supremacists, don't you think? But I'm not going to call for that. I'm not going to call for you to stop viewing the leftists in this country as the quote-unquote enemy, plainly because I wouldn't believe in calling you to do that. I don't believe in that idea. I do believe that we have actual enemies within our ranks in this country. I really do. And I think more fruitful than empty rhetoric right now, I'd rather help you, all of us, be able to identify who those enemies actually are, because that's our only hope at actual civility. Not everyone's your friend, kumbaya, hold hands, we are the world. No. You can only have allies, and you can only protect your community and those you love if you understand the active threats, the enemy. It has to be based on truth. So, you know what, let me be clear here. Let's first start by hopefully outlining who is not your enemy. It's not your neighbor, it's not your family members, or other members of your community, the community you've chosen and hopefully take an active role in every day. Even those maybe who vote differently from you. Someone believes in higher taxes, they want longer government subsidized maternity leave, or maybe some more social safety nets. They're not your enemy. They're wrong. They're not your enemy. Hell, I'd even self-identified socialists who are open about their beliefs, their disagreements with you, and who will engage in a form of ideas with you on an honest playing field, they're not your enemy. They're certainly wrong, in my opinion, but they're not your enemy. But the people out there who've been calling President Trump and people like you a Nazi or a white supremacist, they are the enemy. People who label you a fascist for being pro-life, they are the enemy. People who burned down cities and killed, murdered conservative Americans, fellow Americans at rallies,
Crystal
they are
Kitten.
your enemy. The people
Seth,
who forced you to shut down
I'm
your
heading
business,
to bed.
ruining
Work
your family's
tomorrow. Have a
livelihood,
good night,
never
chaos,
to be recovered
everyone.
again
Good
over
night,
a
Kitten.
virus without you even having a say while claiming
have
that they are
said
doing it to
this
save democracy.
from-
Guess what?
from-
They are the enemy. And the people actively involved in shutting down, silencing political speech for protesting said lockdowns. They are the enemy. The ruling class, who decided that rather than run on an even playing field, to try and destroy a man's livelihood, his business, his legacy, and the remainder of President Trump's life. Because before they take his life, they try and take his name.
This cunt.
That's what they do. Who's they? The progressive left. The hateful progressive left. Before your life is in danger, your name is what they take. People who do that, they are the enemy. Anyone who parroted the lie that Donald Trump praised neo-Nazis as very fine people for years, when the footage of him condemning white supremacy and neo-Nazis totally, it was available the entire time. People who parroted that line and haven't apologized, they are the enemy. The people who lied, who aided and abetted American citizens being locked up for years over January 6th, when a huge portion of them were glorified trespassers, all so that the people in charge could accuse President Trump of treason and leading an insurrection, they are the enemy. The people who accuse you of supporting trans genocide because, my God, you're against the government mandating that children be given permission to halt their puberty, they are the enemy. And you know what? Let me put a finer point on this. I want you to take a second, okay? And in your heart of hearts, I mean this, ask yourself honestly, are you a racist? Are you a sexist? Do you hate women? Are you a transphobe, a xenophobe, a Nazi, a fascist, or a white supremacist? Are you? If the answer is genuinely no, and I assume that it is for most of you, then anyone who accuses you of the contrary, anyone who accuses you of any of those things is the enemy, especially if they do it publicly. Because let me tell you something. I've been in this industry for a very long time. The people making these accusations against President Trump, against you, they know it's not true. When they make those accusations publicly, they're not saying it for you. They're saying it for the audience. They're hoping that someone out there believes it's true about you, just as they hope that enough people out there believed it about Donald Trump. Well, guess what? People finally did. This is what it gets you. And anyone who actively propels that forward, who accuses you of that, they don't get to ask you to dial down the temperature, turn down your rhetoric, because they are the enemy. They make those accusations not because they believe it to be true. Whether it's about you, at your office, at your PTA meeting, or President Trump. They make those accusations knowing that they are not true, hoping that someone else believes it is. And this violence that we see, this assassination attempt, is a long time coming. And by the way, it's not new. We've been surrounded by violence. I know there have been some people on the left, of course, who face it as well. But when it comes to the numbers, it's not even close. Some of you have a short memory. I remember back in July, I believe it was 2016, 5 Dallas police officers were killed by a Black Lives Matter supporter. 2016 or 2017, I'll make the reference available. That shooter believed police were racist. Let me give you the names. Let's remember these names. Lauren Aarons, Michael Kroll, Michael Smith, Patrick Zamarripa, Brent Thompson. 5 officers, Dallas, Texas, killed because of the enemy in this country who accused, who tarred and feathered an entire profession of people as racist, genocidal maniacs. And someone believed it. Remember in June 2020, Summer of Love, David Dorn, say his name, David Dorn.
Yep, I
He
remember
was a 77-year-old retired police captain. He was killed in St. Louis trying to stop a Black Lives Matter robbery.
Yep.
He also was
That's
a
the guy I
retired
talk
black
about
officer.
all the time when I speak about
We showed the
that.
footage in the show. I believe it's one of 2 times that I've gotten misty-eyed. Someone believed the accusations against him being shouted by the enemy in August 2020. You remember Aaron J. Danielson? This person was killed in Portland, was shot point blank. Remember that footage? We've got a Trump supporter here. Bang, bang, bang. Dead. Because in the person's mind, the shooter, whose name I will not give to you, the killer, we got a Trump supporter here, was equivalent to saying, we have a racist, Nazi, sexist, genocidal maniac here. Bang. They believed it. They believed the shouts and the echoes of the enemy. And yeah, thank God, and I mean this, thank Christ, that Donald Trump, President Trump, moved his head an inch. Sincerely. He's alive. But not everyone is. Corey Comparator. That man was killed at the Trump rally. That man was killed shielding his wife and daughter from someone firing shots, not about the gun, from an evil person attempting to murder because that person believed what the enemy within this country was saying, not only about President Trump, but about the people at his rally. That is why Casey Comparator is dead. That's why his daughter, Allison, doesn't have a dad. You don't get to say tone down your rhetoric. The rhetoric is out there, and enough people have believed it. I want to read you, actually, what Allison Comparator wrote about her father. Facebook post. It's rare that someone writes it with this much poise and power, and that term is misused. She wrote, "Yesterday, time stopped. And when it started again, my family and I started living a real-life nightmare. What was supposed to be an exciting day that we had all looked forward to, especially my day, turned into the most traumatizing experiences someone could imagine. I know the media will cover this event, and I'm going to try my best to stay away from looking at everything, especially because I've already seen and lived through it in real time. But I want everyone to know what the media will not cover and will not say about him. He was the best dad a girl could ask for. My sister and I never needed for anything. You call, he would answer, and he would do whatever it is you needed. And if he didn't know how, he would figure out how. He could talk and make friends with anyone, which he was doing all day yesterday and loved every minute of it. He was a man of God, loved Jesus fiercely, and also looked after our church and our members as family. People will not tell you that he died a real-life hero. The media is not going to tell you how quickly he threw my mom and I to the ground. They are not going to tell you that he shielded my body from the bullets that came at us. He loved us enough to take a real bullet for us. And I want nothing more than to cry on him and tell him thank you. I want nothing more than to wake up and for this not to be reality for me and my family. We lost a selfless, loving husband, father, brother, uncle, son, and friend. And I will never stop thinking about him and mourning over him until the day that I die too. June 13th will forever be a day that changed my life. I will never be the same person I was less than 24 hours ago. There were a lot of children out there who say their dad is their hero, but my dad really is mine. I don't think I would be here today without him. Dad, I love you so much that there aren't enough words to express how deep that love goes. I know you'll give heaven some hell. I know God is proud of the man that came to his gates yesterday. I don't say that just to be sappy. I say it because we need to know these names of these people. And we need to know why. These names now have an end date on their tombstone. And how many more would if the enemy, meaning the progressive left, who wants to label you a Nazi, had their way. And, you know, just to be clear, these people, the comparators, they have a GoFundMe. We're going to put that link up, GoFundMe campaign for the family. And just to help out, in case I know some people, your money is tight, some of you are thinking about joining Mug Club going into the election. Right now, if you use the promo code HERO, you get $10 off. Mug Club, $89 annually, and every single dime goes to the family, comparators, to their GoFundMe. At least for the next day of this broadcast. Use that promo code. You can join up and also support their GoFundMe. We hope that we can mail them a really big check, just like we did with David Dorn's family and Hurricane Harvey. It's one of those things where people act surprised. Genuinely, are you surprised? I've been on an emotional roller coaster. Surprise was not a feeling amongst them. This is the natural progression of what we have seen from the left, from the enemy. You cannot tell people that a man is trying to assume a dictatorship role and remove your fundamental basic freedoms, that he wants to put you in camps, lock you up, and you cannot do that and then say, hey, let's tone this down. I was actually watching former Vice President Biden's speech, in which I don't believe he used the term assassination attempt, but I could be wrong. You can go and check the tape. And he was saying, I'm calling my friend Donald, and there's never a reason for this political violence. I sat there. I'm telling you, this is different from how it would have been. Take Obama, Romney. Take Barack Obama, McCain. Take George W. Bush, John Kerry, George Bush, Al Gore. If someone were to issue a statement like that in one of those races, you'd say, yeah, okay. In this case, I'm going, wait a second. You just called him a sucker and a liar and a criminal and a dictator. And that he wants to put black people back in chains, right? He wants to strip women of their rights. He wants to do away with the Constitution. You told people that this man was a convicted felon. By the way, clever move. Convict him of a felony that no one's actually been convicted of. Tell people that he's a criminal, that he's a danger, that he will end the country as we know it. And then say, but we need to dial down the temperature. Here, this should never happen. I talked about this the moment it happened. We used to have this ethical question, this quandary. If you could go back in time, would you kill baby Hitler? Now, the reason that it's an ethical dilemma is because, of course, you'd probably kill Hitler if you could go back in time and had a clear shot. But would you kill a baby? Juxtaposing the innocence of a baby at that point in time versus the evil that you know it will become, would you be able to kill baby Hitler? Here's why the question is not, if you could go back in time, would you kill adult Hitler? Because everyone would say yes. Every single person would say yes. But what do you think happens when you say that you've got new adult Hitler right now? And what do you think happens when you say that everyone who supports him or has a red baseball cap is also a Hitler supporter? You've removed the baby component. There is no ethical quandary. Would you kill Hitler? Yes. He's Hitler. People who say that, and people who've been parroting that for years, don't get to ask you to not be pissed. They don't get to tell you to stop fighting like hell. They don't get to tell you to dial down that temperature. I tell you what, I will change my rhetoric and I will retract that these people are the enemy of the American people. And I mean the Washington, D.C. entertainment industry, media industrial complex. The moment every single person who has come out and made those accusations say, I was wrong. Hey, he's not a racist, he's not a sexist, he's certainly not a fascist or a Nazi, and his voters and supporters aren't. We do not have a contingency of racism in the GOP, as we've been saying. No one wants to commit a transgenocide. That's not true. When they do that, then you can be asked to tone down your temperature. Otherwise, it's just like Hamas raping and kidnapping people on the 7th and then demanding a ceasefire. So I don't ask you to tone it down at all. I don't believe that this is a time where we all come together as a country. If you think this is irresponsible, if you think I'm wrong, That's fine. You can let me know. I think that this is a time to fight like hell. I think it's a time to recognize that this has been going on for a long time. Before they try and take your life, they take your name. They tried it, didn't work. President Trump. They're still doing it with other people. Many of you, and including yours truly, recognize what is happening before it reaches that point. And recognize the active threat and who is your actual enemy. If you, again, in your heart of hearts, know that you are not a racist, that you are not a sexist, that you are not a transgenocidist, that you are not a transphobe, insert whatever phobe or is here. If you know that about yourself, and if you know that to be true about President Trump, or believe it to be true, but if you know it about yourself, anyone who you encounter who accuses you of being otherwise is your enemy. I hope I've been crystal clear.
Watch Ladder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday.
You ain't entirely wrong.
Yeah, man. No, I personally couldn't have said it better myself. Like I said, I think we need to be done with turning the other cheek. You know, again, just like he said, Hamas is a great example, right? They're over here, they're over there talking about fucking killing everybody in their own countries, and they're raping and fucking murdering and mutilating all across the world. Yet we have groups that are like, oh, we need to protect Palestine. We need to protect the Muslims. You're a Muslimophobic or some fucking shit.
Islamophobic.
They want us dead. They tell you they want you dead.
I have said that for the longest time now. Now people are starting to realize what we've been saying.
Yeah. And you know what? Crowder is right. Nowhere in any Bible does it say that your personal protection, right, comes after somebody else's willingness or desire to fucking murder you or enslave you or rape your daughter. Hey, it doesn't work. The multiculturalism shit does not work.
Nope,
look at fucking Sweden. Look at fucking the UK. Look at Ireland. Fucking Germany. Pick a fucking country. Pick a fucking country. Okay? The US, Canada, doesn't matter. What's the first thing that happened when all of these illegals were led across the border? Innocent kids were fucking murdered. Or raped and murdered.
Or enslaved and taken to another country if they will.
Or that. Yep. Again, they are creating this problem because they know that right off the hop, right? Yes, you're gonna have the occasional fucking person who does like one of these immediate acts of barbarism, right? Because this is just a Tuesday in their fucking country. But eventually you end up with what we had in South Side Edmonton, right? Back in 2002, where the gangs were all split up based on what country they were from, right? And they were going around chopping people up with fucking machetes. Broad daylight.
Yeah.
Broad fucking daylight. And you know what? They're probably still,
and they're
to this day, dealing with those fucking
they're starting
gangs
to do that
right now. Yeah. They come together, and we see it right now in the UK. They're walking around with fucking knives and machetes and fucking screaming that they're gonna kill you all, and they're fucking raping people's children. They're butchering people. Hello, when do you start believing that what they're telling you and what they're doing is fucking real?
When it starts hitting you in the personal life.
Apparently, but then it's too late, right? When again, this whole division of basically the Western countries, the first world countries, which, let's face it, we don't have first world countries anymore. We have, at best, second world countries going into third world countries, and it's based on city. It's based on which city you're in. Look at downtown Vancouver today. tell me that that's an improvement. We used to have a strip in Vancouver called East Hastings, right? This was the ghetto street. This is where all the druggies were. This is where all the prostitutes were, was on East Hastings. East Hastings expanded. Now it's the whole fucking city. How's that an improvement? Where's my cultural enrichment, motherfucker? It's everywhere. Everywhere. And it's by design. Again, that's going probably a bit off the fucking rails, but you know what? I gotta give credit to
You got to give them credit
Corey.
though. In Britain, they're starting to destroy.
Well, that in Ireland,
they've tapped into their over there. The UK, they've tapped into their roots, man. They disarmed everybody.
Ireland is, yeah. Well, of course, and they want that here too.
Is that the firefighter?
Yes, this is Corey who was killed, and that's his wife. And I read today or this afternoon on Twitter that Joe Biden apparently tried calling her to give her his condolences and prayers and thoughts, but never really given a fuck. And she turned him down. So you know what? Kudos to her. Big round of applause. Tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
They are telling they're telling our side, right wing or, middle of the ground or no political people at all, whoever's not on the left. They are trying their damnedest to get us to calm down right now because they know they're fixing to get a shitstorm.
Well, like I said, the Hells Angels outlaw are all heading to fucking Milwaukee, where Trump's next, public event's gonna be. God fucking help them if they fuck around, because they're not alone. Most people that are of the conservative side, they're going to make sure he's protected.
They know that they're fixing to open up a shitstorm that they cannot stop. And they're trying their damnedest to keep everybody cool by just ignore it. Just no, peacetime.
Damn, this boss is top tier
exactly.
OP
Well, I mean,
bullshit.
it's like what they do here, dude. There's no, sorry, outlaw. If you get on Twitter or X, whatever, you will find a compilation, right, of Canadian police beating the shit out of all the fucking civilians around. Right? While telling them to keep it peaceful. Fuck you, motherfucker. You don't get a monopoly on violence. Fuck you. And that's all people need to do. Be like, you know what? You don't get a monopoly on violence anymore. The next trucker convoy
fuck
or
around
protest,
and find out.
Yeah, the next trucker, like I said years ago when the trucker convoy started down in Ottawa, I asked one very simple question. Is everybody capable, or that is capable right now that's heading down there, are they armed? If the answer's no, you're fucking wasting your time. And hopefully they've learned their fucking lesson, and the next time they go down, you actually have an armed populace at your fucking capital telling your fucking police, not the politicians, your police, fuck around and find out. Yep. You ain't fucking doing this a second time. We will fucking open up on you, and I don't care what your master thinks. We'll fucking take you on. Hopefully that happens, but until that happens, your words are fucking pointless. Pointless.
You've poked around. You're fixing to find out. I mean, when you push people around for so long,
don't bother talking.
You can only poke the bear so much before the bear says, you know what? I'm bigger than you. I'm meaner than you. Fuck you. And then swipes your head off.
Yeah, you are fixing to find out. I mean, you cannot keep poking the bear forever, man, and just keep getting used to it. You can't.
We've gotten too comfortable with to turn the other cheek, and as Mitchell said, it's about high time we stop turning that other cheek and just, tap into our inner bestial rage and show them what oppression really feels like.
And you know what? The thing is, they know they can't take you.
But the thing about
not without the Stasi backing them.
But the thing about it is, the thing about this is, we haven't seen the full fallout of this yet. We may have just witnessed the birth of the next revolution in probably both countries, Canada and the U.S. Because I understand there's a lot of Canadians pissed off about it too.
Well, dude, their solution here is to tax you again on something. Like, hey,
Pissed
you got a
off.
problem with our carbon tax? Let me tax you 2 more fucking times. Hey, I found the article here from Twitter where, yeah, she denied the Biden phone call. So you know what? Kudos, baby.
What was that, Mitchell? 2 weeks?
What?
2 weeks ago, Saskatchewan.
Oh,
2 weeks
geez,
ago,
I ain't ready for you.
Saskatchewan.
Let me tell you all right now, and for those of you who were at my stream just a few hours ago, you met one motherfucker who's already openly admitted he wants more people dead.
Yeah, Destiny.
Republican.
Dude.
He wants more people dead.
These people of the fucking, World Economic Forum, right? All their fucking like puppet people. They go to big conferences and talk about how they're going to get your population down. It's not for them. It's for you. That's for you, motherfucker. Just like taxes and fucking everything else and rules and laws. That's for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Rules
ain't for them.
thee, not for me.
I mean, this side-by-side picture here kind of says it all, but
Says the authoritarian dictator.
That's part of the reason why they want to get rid of farmers too. Farmers are always free thinkers and
Primo
just
BC
like they.
entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
DEI
Primo
hires,
BC said,
and you put
"What
just
up,
any
Chaos
old,
brother? I didn't
minority
know you
or
were
woman in
streaming.
the
Also
position
nice."
that they don't
Primo
need to be
BC
in.
said,
That's what this is. They
KSCE
want to
brother.
put people in there as a built-in excuse. That's what a diversity hire is. Then you get bullshit like you seen the other day. And I still think, personally, it was partly they're lying to us about everything.
Yep, they want to make them interchangeable like walk blocks.
Yeah.
Well, of course, but again, you know what? I wouldn't even. I would even give them that basically credit anyway. But
Primo
we've
BC
seen,
said,
how they react
"What
under
up, Kid
pressure.
and Bingus?"
Not that again, we probably would have some of the same reactions. Some of us would, but it's less likely. You know what I mean? It is way less likely that this would have happened. If you put up the same scenario, for a fact nobody would have got close to Joe Biden with a fucking rifle.
No.
Especially not to 150 yards for 4 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it was that people were yelling out. This motherfucker's climbing a building with a gun. He's right there.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you
That
what.
motherfucker would have been nuked from orbit.
My
Nuked
patience,
from fucking orbit.
my patience for these
Guaranteed he's got
motherfuckers
10
ran
people.
out. My patience for these motherfuckers started running out in 2015 when they told us you can't have the Confederate flag on a Dodge Charger anymore at car shows. My
Because it
patience
offended
ran out.
Some of the black folk.
Yeah, my patience ran out when the election was clearly stolen in 2020. My patience has already been ran out for these motherfuckers.
As
Just
it should have
saying.
been.
I'm just saying. It's been gone. I don't have
Yeah,
patience for
It's
these people.
understandable too.
Yep.
It is.
Canadians
It really
and
is.
Americans alike, dude, we all grew up with the Confederate flag.
Yeah, it was never a
When
sign
you
of
came-
racism. At least I
When
didn't
you
know it to
came
be.
into when you came into my neck of the woods and told me that I can't fly a Confederate flag at a NASCAR event anymore because some fucking guy named Bubba Wallace was told that a noose rope was in the garage and he might be in danger of racism.
That
And so
wasn't even a fucking noose. That was a goddamn fucking rope thingy. It's the
Suddenly,
same goddamn thing in every
NASCAR
fucking garage.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
NASCAR, being the corporation that it is,
PU double.
willing to flip its back and you know,
That's why
just
you ain't
you
got
know,
no.
stick its tongue out and wag its tail at its corporate overlords, telling the NASCAR fans to go suck a fat fucking dick. I was done and didn't have no patience for them then.
What's up,
I didn't
K-Dog?
have patience for them then, Jay. I don't have patience for these scumbags.
Here's a
went
here's a great example right here of how they
into
think,
the
man.
history of the NASCAR, and I saw that Outlaw. That was nuts.
They took the General Lee off TV because it may offend a few black people who don't like fucking Confederate flags. Then they took NASCAR the way that it used to be away because it might offend some mixed colored guy
A wild
that ain't even black,
K-Dog
that was born in
entered
a
the
white
chat.
and a black
Welcome to
family.
the stream.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
K-Dog
I was done with their
said,
bullshit then.
"You're almost
They
to
hated me
700
because of
here
my
as
skin
an
color
extra
and
sub.
because I'm a
LOL."
Southerner anyway.
To quote a good man, amen, brother.
Yeah, and then in 2020, when they clearly stole the election and lied to me and insulted my intelligence and millions of Americans all around this country, I was done with their shit then.
Hey, did
I
you
was
see
done with
the
this shit about
fucking
15 years ago.
did you see the fucking the I think it was a CNN or an NBC fucking news reporter who was doing a like a on the street fucking report, and right behind them they filmed some chick stuffing ballots into the fucking box. It was fucking hilarious. It totally wasn't fucking rigged though.
Every
Oh my
time that
god.
I didn't.
every time
I
that
knew it was going to be
cocksucker
rigged from the get-go.
every time that cocksucker gets on my goddamn TV and sits there and spouts his nonsense.
I got to
about,
see the follow-up to the
we,
last
we
election.
need to be more American. We need to no, homie, no, we're done. We're done.
The late night
James
ballot stuffers.
Done,
said,
homie. Look, you
http
can't convince
youtube.com
me or
post
anybody
Q23AALLF7ULSIK23AALLF7ULSO90.
company. Don't believe
James
fucking word.
said,
He's
What
not
SCE
even
mentioned?
he's not even coherent on his best fucking days.
No.
Okay? The days they got him pumped full of drugs. You want to know when Joe Biden is on his best fucking speaking days? Is when they've got a mask on somebody else that makes him look sort of like Joe Biden, but it isn't him. That's his
When
best
he can
speaking
stand
days.
up.
Homie,
Yeah.
when he first took Oval Office and they tried to
They're
lock
running
this
the
country,
AI.
look, when he first took Oval Office and they tried to lock this whole country down, and
cover-
the rest of the world down. By the way, I hope people remember that with short-term memory loss. Remember how they all tried to take your jobs from you? Yeah, remember how they tried to make you wear the mask and take your boosters, take your fucking boosters, and they
Jay
lied
The
to you
people
every single
around you.
time.
You got to think of the people around
rigged
you.
for her pleasure.
You got to think about the elderly and the other folks who don't want to be sick. Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? That's my answer to your problem.
Yeah.
That was my answer. God damn it! But
I was done with their bull crap then, trying to scare the whole world into compliance with a
Yeah.
fucking mask,
I voiced
and
my
almost got my
opinion.
ass beat
Every
over
day
it.
I was forced to wear a mask. I made everybody
I don't know
around
if
me
you guys
just as
can read
miserable.
that, but it says political violence is never acceptable. Justin Trudeau, unless you're holding an unacceptable view. See what I mean? They just want the monopoly on it. That's as true as it ever fucking gets, right there.
Hey
That is
Mitchell,
as
have
true
you
as-
ever seen his tattoos? Have you ever seen his new one?
Trudeau's? Is it a cock? Because he's more of a fucking fag than any fag I know.
Yeah.
And remember, as a black trans lesbian, I
No.
can say that. Fag.
No, it's fake Harada.
Dude, I know your
It's
country's
what?
proud of it.
British Columbia native Harada tattoo. It's fake.
It's fake?
It's not done by a Harada native. He had it done and altered, like yeah, by a fucking tattoo artist.
Hey,
the same
here's-
with the tattoo on his left or his right forearm, inner forearm. To say he's one of the people, what a fucking joke.
Yeah, here's Justin Trudeau's, security.
Oh God, I'm
right?
about to die.
running over people with horses that they've told to be nonviolent. There you go. If a picture could say 1,000 words, there it is. Oh, by the way, this person in the red is an old lady in a fucking walker. They ran her
Oh
over
yeah, it
first.
was the old lady they knocked over that was in the walker.
Yeah.
They know that the mass of people are going to uprise against them eventually. They're trying their best to try to calm the herd. Remember, I keep saying a few days ago, even the herd is dangerous when you spook them. A herd of cattle is dangerous when you spook them if you're in their vicinity. Same thing
Yeah,
with
they
with
can't
room
stop it
temperature.
with the networking now.
Exactly.
All they can do is delay it.
When you spook the herd out here,
Game is
you know, and I know we talk a lot about how they're NPCs and all, but look, when you spook the herd in numbers, you're fixing to be in very grave danger.
We don't want to stampede. Those are bad.
I'm
Yep.
just saying. I'm just saying, and you don't want to be in front of them when they do.
Yeah, don't poke the bear. Don't pet the buffalo.
Yeah.
They're
Well, I
trying
mean,
their best to pet us and to calm us down. And hey, man, Trump, you know that was just a mistake, homie. You know that we're not trying to rile you up. You know, calm down. Let's rub your shoulders. You know that's what they're doing.
I mean, let's face it. They've got people on with
we look majestic.
agreements. Well, they've
but
got
try to
people
get
with. Sorry, go ahead. No, you don't hear me.
Yeah,
But
I can hear you.
They've got people so convinced that this delusion that they're running on, right? It is basically just the straight up fucking truth. That when these women went on to the whatever podcast or wherever the whole like I choose the bear over running into a guy in the woods, these women actually believe that was a good idea. I don't know. I'm
Yeah, that wasn't very bright.
It was a joke.
Again, it should have been a joke, but let's be honest. There
They
are
weren't
women out there
joking.
that actually think that's a good idea.
They weren't joking. That's the problem.
Yeah, they weren't joking.
They were dead
Yeah,
serious. Oh God, I'm gonna die. God
Um,
damn it.
Any of us that have ever even witnessed a bear up close, even the smallest of black bears, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would destroy you.
You're probably not
poke the
winning
bear
this
scenario.
one. You know what I mean?
Not
You're
at all.
probably not winning this one.
You gonna die. You gonna die bad. That thing gonna
Yeah,
claw you
well-
until you start moving. If you're lucky, it might not eat you. It might just leave you for dead.
Hey, you know what?
Because bears kill for
scare
sport,
one
believe it or not.
Oh, they absolutely will.
Go ahead, step out in front of a freight train, see what happens.
Oh God.
Yeah, you might as well take on the fucking train. Go
It's like
ahead.
moose.
Your
Yeah, they
outcomes
look
are just
like moose and deer.
Your
Yeah, they
outcomes
look
are the same.
majestic, but you get close enough and that thing doesn't know you, it's gonna fucking kill you.
Except one will flatten you and one will eat you.
yeah, but the outcome is going to be exactly the same. Let's
Yeah.
face it.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Your odds of
if there-
coming out
if
on
there isn't
top
a
are
food-
very
an
fucking
available
low.
food source. If there's an available food source in the spring story, then
Even
look
if you
out
do like the
because
survival
bear will eat their
specialists
own.
say and cover your fucking neck and huddle up in a ball and all that shit, it's still gonna cause massive damage and you'd be lucky to come out alive.
Oh yeah.
Okay, chaos. I personally have dealt with, and seen and been around lots of fucking bears, okay? The absolute last thing I'm doing when it comes to either one of them, brown bear, black bear, Kodiak, fucking doesn't matter, is fucking lying down on the ground, man. That's the last thing I'm doing.
No, I'm getting
Remember,
the fuck out of there.
I ain't gotta outrun the bear, I just gotta outrun you.
Exactly.
But I also, when I
Yeah.
go out into areas where like I'm out
I
in the
personally
wilderness,
have come across black bear before, and
It's not fun.
go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say like, fuck, I've lost my train of thought. Like when I go out into the wilderness, especially if it's like a hike or something, I go armed. I'm not bringing bear mace. I'm not bringing fucking flares, which I just found out was a new thing. There's flares now for bears. I ain't bringing that. I am
Yeah, I
bringing
don't think
a
that's really
a
gonna do
shotgun
I
anything
with
have a
but
fucking
slugs and
gun.
piss it the
buckshot.
fuck
Yeah,
off.
or a rifle. Yeah, and you know what? I don't even think then my odds are that great
No.
because there are some monsters out there that, like, some of our large caliber rifles don't really fucking phase. Let's be honest. And
No.
again, like, I've stumbled upon bears, and like the black bear was the most common one in Alberta and Newfoundland, right? So me and my ex fiance were out, you know, just fucking checking out her dad's northern field one day, and
Is
we
that
turned
what they call
around.
it?
Yeah, okay. So we went and fooled around, but we were just checking out the field, and we were at the top of a hill, and you know, as big as the hill's gotten in middle fucking Alberta, and behind us was a tree line. We heard some rustling, turned around, and about 8 feet away is Mrs. fucking Black Bear standing up on her two legs, looking at us chewing.
Yeah, you got a stalker.
Now again, she wasn't in a panic to fucking attack us, and she wasn't startled by us. Just stood there, looking at us. And you know what? That bear stood at about 6.5 feet tall for a black bear. That's fucking big. And I ain't gonna win.
No.
That bitch is fucking. Two of her legs outweighs
Okay,
me
I'm
and
gonna
out
say
muscle
this.
mass
I'm
me
gonna say this
twice over.
just for the crowd.
I don't know. It might go easy on you because you got diabetes and they can
I
smell
was
it.
hiking in BC on the way back to Calgary, and I had nothing on me. And what was it? Made my way back through some hills to a hot springs, like on the BC somewhere. Okay, there were some hot
Fraser
springs.
Valley area?
Anyways, I wouldn't admit this to anybody else other than tonight, but CKB saved my life. Fucking cologne. I sprayed the inside of my, like, I had to hollow out a sleeping bag, and it was nuts and stupid, and I heard rustling all night. I got 4 hours of sleep, but cologne saved my life. There you go. There's my story.
Well, they say your options when dealing with the bear is either cover your neck and huddle up into a ball, or stand
but
up tall,
that's for
spread
good-
your arms out, and start making a lot of fucking noise and hope your noise scares it enough to not fuck with you anymore.
Okay, but here's the thing: bears are actually very inquisitive. They like to explore and see what things
Make yourself-
are, and being big and scary works for black bears. They say the fetal position works for the brown bears and grizzlies, right? Or Kodiaks. As far as I know, nothing works for Kodiaks. That's a whole load of bullshit. And for polar bears,
Yeah,
nothing
but it
works
doesn't
for
work
them
for
too.
cougars and grizzlies.
It also doesn't work for cougars. No.
Sorry,
And the
Ron.
thing is,
No,
the way
polar bears,
cougars-
you're a fucking pork.
Sorry, Red
Yeah,
Skull, I know you can't guard yourself from cougars.
No.
Yeah, no, there's lots of cougars up here, but again, we're going way out the fucking southern field. Wolves are also fucking terrifying, especially when you're out in the bush trying to sleep in your little tent with your fucking sleeping bag. The one fucking event where I went toe to toe with the wolves that were circling around our
Yeah, they
campsite.
fucking talk to each other.
Yeah, I fucking fired indiscriminately and I don't give a fuck. I know I hit 2 of them. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not waiting for them to come in so I can see them. I don't care if it is some stupid motherfucker out there making wolf sounds or a group of them. I'll kill them too. Okay? I fired blindly and they fucked off. Good enough. This,
No,
we ain't
just
having
run
like
around
the
with the
gray
road
moment
flare and
here.
start pissing on shit. That usually works,
Yeah.
especially after you've been drinking.
Yeah, good idea. That was the scariest. Honestly, I've seen bears of almost all shapes. I haven't seen any Kodiaks and I haven't seen any polar bears. I have been like face to face with black bears. I've seen lots of grizzlies. The cougars are the most terrifying ones, to be honest with you. Cougars are fucking terrifying because if you don't run into them, right, like face to face, and
Yeah,
they're
they're relentless
looking
when they
to
have
attack.
cubs too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's when you really don't want to run into them. But cougars are terrible because of the simple fact is they hide away and wait for you to walk by, and then they pounce on your fucking back with those goddamn razor blades that they call fucking claws, which might as well be short fucking daggers. Okay? They claw out your fucking kidneys and try to fucking break your neck. They don't do the face-to-face confrontation very often. Like you said, they got cubs around and you're near the den. They
That's
usually
the-
wait for you to walk by and then they fucking pounce.
Yep, they get you from behind on your neck, sever that so you can't fight, and then they drag you off and eat you.
That's how I used to be when I was a straight white man.
Huh.
Think about it. Anyway, we went completely out.
I've heard, and this is just a rumor I've heard over the years, is like key to keeping them off of you. Like if you just spray your boots when you're going even for a hike, just big cat urine works.
Oh, yeah, I don't use that, but hey man, the old guy that got attacked there a couple years ago down in Victoria there, he used a folding fucking like Swiss Army pocket knife. The fucking thing was on his back doing its thing, right? Like I said, trying to claw out your fucking kidneys and bite down on your neck. And he took that little blade and managed to stab that fucker to death behind him. And that was an old dude, but lots of kids on the island have actually been murdered by fucking cougars and dragged off. Lots. It's really bad down there, especially for that shit.
Yeah.
Over there, and I can't remember what. I think it's India. No, it's where they got those little monkeys running around and shit. They sit there and drag kids off and eat them.
That may be in India.
It's wherever they got monkeys living amongst the people too.
Yeah, those are the what are they, howler monkeys or something?
The howler monkeys, yeah, they like to get in packs.
No, they were baboons, I think. Yeah, they like to pack up.
Oh my
I think
god, I am
baboons do
watching
too when they get into a feeding situation.
Dude, did somebody actually take a cop's gun while he wasn't looking?
Oh,
and then fucking brandish? Yeah, I'm watching this video. This guy pulls out a cop's gun from his holster on his belt while he's talking to somebody, and then fucking goes in front of him and points it at him. I hope that's fucking staged.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I really hope that's staged, because I don't see that ending well. I really don't.
There's people that are bold enough to do stupid shit like that, though. You see
Well,
people
again,
getting up in cops' faces. I mean, I remember a time where you got into a cop's face and that was it for you.
Yeah. I remember a time where you wouldn't even think about doing that.
Yeah.
But again, we lived in different times.
I know
right?
the consequences doing
And-
stupid shit like that. They'd slam you to the ground,
Yeah.
handcuff you, and give you the old, what's his name treatment.
The smackdown. The fucking smackdown. You get the smackdown.
Who was that dude, that black dude that was all hopped up on PCP and shit? Got the shit beat out of him.
Floyd?
No.
Oh. Back in the day, had like black.
I don't want to
had,
misquote
white
anybody
hair.
or say anything stupid, but My grandpa and my uncle used to hunt, and I remember once hearing them bear gall outside of the cabin to keep uh, uh, other animals. So don't quote me, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
the
be talking
gallbladder's
to
pretty
natives.
stinky. Gallbladder's pretty stinky.
Yeah.
Again, I don't ever remember fucking it being a good idea to fucking leave like you know, animal entrails or carcasses near your campsite or fucking cabin. You usually remove all that, especially the entrails and stuff. You remove that from wherever if you're taking it back to the cabin. You basically gut it where it's shot, right? But removing the gallbladder, you do because of the spoilage that can happen right after the animal dies, right? That thing just starts leaking poison into the fucking meat.
Yeah, but bear gall makes sense, right? Like even out of mating season.
Oh, probably.
But I never bothered to ask my grandpa or my uncle about it.
Probably. Either way, gentlemen, we've definitely gone off in the weeds right now. But if you guys were ever considering,
yeah, I kind of went off in the weeds there, so I guess.
Yeah, if you guys were ever considering getting a mug from Mug Club, now would be the good time, and definitely show Crowder and them their support. Help them send a big fat check to the family of Corey who was killed there, and hopefully the live stream won't be struck down because I played his video because well, the YouTube hates him too.
Well, if you did,
right?
then this one will too, because I was live streaming, and so someone said you were live streaming, and I've been live streaming this whole time. And...
Yeah, but it was a charity thing, so.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. You might find out before me, because I'll probably still be live streaming.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, man. We have seriously lost our fucking way in this world. I don't think we.
Chaos.
I don't know who's gonna answer you.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't.
What are you playing?
Elden Ring.
Jay. Where's Riggs?
I'm addicted
Yay!
to this fucking game, dude.
I tried playing WoW this morning before it fucking got too hot, and the computer got too hot.
Oh, you
look at
cunt!
Another great meme. Check it out. Oh. I tell you, man, the internet has gone crazy.
You got a
the
dehydrator
memes.
in your basement, Chris?
No, those fuckers are expensive, man.
Huh. You ain't wrong about that. This could be another push
Yeah,
for that
actually-
gun control narrative too.
Just get an old one.
Yeah, you can pick up a used one for fairly cheap, a dehydrator.
Just get an old
now-
rotary.
Everybody's now picking up the freeze dryers. Fuck, now there's expensive, man. Like $6,000 to $9,000 fucking dollars for a dehydrator.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus! And apparently, it pulls as much power as a fucking arc welder.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, God. And you got to run it for like fucking 8 hours.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a cheap process, man. But
what in the hell? That's got to be on the 320 switch.
Oh, okay.
That's
now,
fuck.
We've been talking a lot of gardening and stuff in fucking the Chaos's Discord there, right? And this year, like I said, I fucked up my garden by putting in this hot fucking compost, right? But I watched a lot of videos on gardening and gardening tips and shit like that, right? I spend a lot of time on YouTube, maybe way too much. But uh, I watch, like, I try to be as efficient as I can, just like everybody else who wants to grow exactly all of what they need, right?
Yeah.
And I watched one video where a guy was talking about like the 5 or 10 things you don't want to grow in your garden because they take up too much space or they're super cheap and plentifully available and shit like that. And one of them was corn. Now I don't have a small garden, but I don't have a huge one either. I can put 250 ears of or corn stalks in a spot that is about 12 square feet, right? Maybe 14 square feet. And he was like, "Oh, corn is one you definitely don't want to plant because it takes up too much space and it's too cheap." Well, an ear of corn now
250 years?
No,
That's
250 corn stalk, like corn. 250 of them. I plant them about 4 inches apart instead of the field standard 8.
Okay.
Right? But anyway, right now to go buy an ear of corn at Walmart, it's just under $1. And before this summer is over, it will be over $1. Right? So, yeah, I gotta say that out of all this, of course, and I gotta say, like, out of all of the fucking things he recommended, some of them I didn't even recognize, right? But out of all the recommendations, I have to say that that's the worst one. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of space to actually get a bunch of corn in there. And if each stalk is going to give you roughly, they say between 1 and 3, but really it's like between 2 and 3. Usually it's 2, right? For every stalk, it's 2. Hey man, that 12 square feet just planted me more corn than me and Michael and Lisa can eat in the fucking year. So I went and planted fucking like 27 more square feet. Fuck it. I have 3 sets of corn in now. So I got my first set, which is about 2.5, 3 feet tall.
And you burnt the space. Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, well, I've got the space, right? Again, I understand if you don't have the space, you don't have the space. But I am trying to put in, because like I said, a bunch of our other stuff, right down to tomatoes, all fucking died or got stunted to the point where they are just not viable, right? Like I've got a tomato plant that's 2 months old now, and it's 4 inches tall when it should be 4 feet tall. That's how fucked up this compost, fucked my beds essentially, right?
Where in the fuck are you getting your fertilizer from?
That was compost. It was compost, not fertilizer. Compost. I picked it up at the landfill in Salmon Arm because that's where they generally hold stuff like that, right? But it's supposed to be aged, and it's supposed to be okay. Put right in your garden. Yeah, no, fucked everything.
There's your problem.
Yeah, and
No, not.
Sorry.
You heard me though before, right? The reverse copper line on a 4-foot stick and stick it in the 4 corners of your garden. It'll act like a super fertilizer, and it'll draw nutrients. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah.
Are we talking witchcraft? Are you a witch? I don't know. Like I've never tried it. Honestly, after what happened this year, I'm so fucking desperate to get my garden back to the way it was before I put anything in it that I will fucking do witchcraft. I will even sacrifice something. I got a nice big stump right in the center of my garden where a tree used to be that I was going to put like a herb box around. it can be doubled up as a sacrificial altar, man. I'm in. If it works, I'm in. I'll fucking try anything. I got 2 cats that need to go to heaven.
Oh
People
man.
won't.
Oh shit.
We're programmed not to listen to the truth, right?
Hey,
Leave those
hey,
poor cats alone, you savage.
fuck you, Chaos. They're demons. All right.
They
I'm
take. Well,
open.
it's not their fault. They take after their owner.
What's up, Shinobi-wan?
Hey, Shinobi,
See,
how you doing?
Shinobi-wan. And in another country that's run by
Shinobi
fucking liberal nut jobs.
Respects cats though, unlike you.
No, he has goats and ducks.
But he also respects cats.
Hey, I can respect a cat if it's gonna hunt the fucking mice. Okay? All my cats do is stand around and eat and fucking try to fuck the neighbor's cats.
Well, you gotta get him neutered.
I respect the cat when it hunts the mice.
Yes.
No.
Because Nermal here,
That,
he likes
that's outside of
he's
nature.
proved
You have to
be
follow
a,
nature.
a good spider killer as well.
Yeah, actually, ours likes to fucking like chase down flies
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
cool. I haven't seen that for a long
I'm glad he does, because
time.
the unfortunate part though is I find these fuckers and I'm fairly arachnophobic. I do not like spiders at all. They just
That's 'cause they're
outright
nasty.
they just creep me the fuck out. I just
What?
I can't.
Spiders are awesome.
I get around them, and especially when they jump. When they jump, you will hear me scream like a cheerleader about to get raped.
All they want is heat and a place to fucking snag food.
Yeah, I made
Spiders
a verbal
are awesome.
contract with the spiders here. It's like I know you exist. I know you live within
They're
my
like
walls.
the
I don't like
least
you.
of humanity.
And here's the deal: if I see you, I will kill you. So stay within the walls, and you will live to see another day. And I've sadly, unfortunately, I've had to put down quite a few spiders because they don't want to listen to my rules. All I gotta do is listen. No, they want to jump down next to me while I'm taking a shower and shit.
It's
and
funny
freak me
too
the
with
fuck out.
spiders. The ones we think that are the least. Yeah, the ones we think that are the least deadly are
the most.
Actually, the most one bite can kill like 10 men.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's
And
nothing
they're like
good
the
about
least
that.
effective.
And that's why I hate spiders. Yeah, because their mouths are too small to actually penetrate our skin.
Oh,
But they
look,
can't.
here's-
The way
Oh, yeah.
I
humans.
love this. Look at this. Fuck this asshole. Some other dude fucking with his wife. Look at that. Look at that cuck. Look at that dirty cuck face.
Oh, yeah. The dance instructor who was boning her behind his back.
I don't even know if it was behind his back. She
The
didn't
hunk of
have to
junk.
go.
That looks
behind
like
his back.
Pop.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Could be his pants.
That kind of has Pop's body right there, yo.
Who gives a shit?
Oh my
One-
God.
one mic with blue
John
hair.
modeling
What a
Pop.
bitch.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
That's it. I gotta send this to Blake and be like, was this Pops?
No.
Have we broke the internet?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Punisher. That was.
Is this
Talk shit some more,
is
motherfucker.
this Pop in the background?
Talk shit
Night on
some
the
more,
town.
motherfucker.
Oh, I so hate that fucking dude. I would like to.
It's hard not. He makes it really hard not to.
Well, I mean, and that's his goal, I guess. But punching that motherfucker, like Indy said it best there a while back. Everybody's got a fucking plan until they get punched in the fucking face.
Yes.
I believe it was a quote from Tyson. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the fucking face. And that
They are
motherfucker needed a
doing
punch in the face long ago.
Especially after
Just
what
like
he said
Trudeau.
tonight. Especially after what he said right there. He only
Yeah.
says that because he
Can you believe
there's
that?
nobody there standing with him when he's saying that shit. He's free to
Yes.
say it online.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
I can
keyboard
believe it.
warriors, right?
I can believe it because, like I said in my stream numerous times, these people have had 8 years at least, to marinate and stew in their hatred. And this is just the manifestation of them getting progressively bolder because they're not being held accountable for their bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't turn any more cheeks. They fucking strike, you strike back fucking harder.
Yep. Show them what
Go
oppression
with
really
God, my
feels
friend.
like.
Yeah, let them be afraid of the monster they claim you are. Okay, I am 100% behind that because again, like I said today on your stream, Outlaw, it is better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The upside is gun prices went up again here.
Yep. I can't wait till Tyson cleans his ass.
Huh. Nope.
What you think? You think you could convince Destiny to go in the ring with Tyson? I pay.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go in the ring with Trudeau any fucking day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day of the fucking week.
Fucking Prime Boy Extra, whatever, the lower brother.
Who?
Fucking, what was it?
Oh, okay.
On a case of
This is what's going on in
what was
Ireland.
it?
God bless
what
the
did Tyson
Irish.
have when they called it?
I think they finally had
something?
enough of the bullshit too.
Yeah, they're burning down all that fucking refugee shit that they're trying to build. Good. Burn the fucking refugees too. There you go. Okay? They're not refugees. They're men of fighting age because they're here to take your fucking country
They're here to
by
take
force.
your country.
And you're disarmed, motherfucker. So you need to watch your ass. So yeah, God bless
Most
you.
are looking back to take their 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Take back your 7-Elevens.
Oh hell, I am trapped.
Fuck you, my friend. This is my 7-Eleven.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, no fuck you.
Yeah, at least somebody's revolting.
I mean, they're revolting in other countries.
Honestly,
you
I
just
hope
gotta
Tyson
search. The problem is, you gotta
come
search
back
high
to
and low to find this shit because their medias
Yeah.
are censoring this shit. Remember when fucking China was having their little, they had a little mini revolution there. You know, people were recorded on the streets waving the U.S. flag and all that crap, and that disappeared real quick because their media didn't want it getting out. They didn't want China. They didn't want everybody to know that China was a fucking communist dictatorship.
Yeah.
You know what is really sad about China is they still held on to their traditions, right?
Some of them.
They were, yeah, but they were incredibly
It's just like
resourceful
everything else.
people.
Feed
And
everybody, feed the populace through a vending machine.
Yeah.
And hope they accept it.
That's in the cities. I mean, like the urban
they've been
areas.
doing it forever.
Yeah, it's only recently though that they've given away
but they're
their
spineless.
traditions, and now Xi Jinping is fucking like running the goddamn place into the ground. That's a more recent event. They've. Yes, I agree with this guy.
fucking
Destiny
ping
is
pong feed
pathetic.
them all soy and rice crackers and they're all brainwashed.
Damn it.
Well, no, I mean they're not all brainwashed. It's just they know that they have no fucking.
Welcome to the new
they have
America.
they have no strength anymore.
Yeah. They don't have.
They've been broken.
It's been broken
They're
and
broken.
beaten and bred out of them.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, hey,
it's
look what I found. Look what I found, Outlaw. This is the one, right?
yeah, but Chris, you know,
Trump. Fuck the people that
Army.
support him. Fuck it. Fuck
An
the dude.
army?
The firefighter guy. Fuck Trump. Fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, you don't, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am 100. Fuck it. Fuck the dude. The
you,
firefighter guy.
Fuck him. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I'd say fuck him in the ass, but he likes that.
And here's the thing: when people say fucked up shit like that, believe it.
Let's throw.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Believe them. They are
We lost
being
Emmy.
upfront with you.
When did we lose Hemi?
Lost him a long time ago.
Sorry, Hemi. God damn.
He's old.
Don't
he
even
can't
say
hang no
goodbye.
more. Yeah, I know, right?
He's
When they
almost as bad
say
as that rude outlaw guy.
Sure, I know.
When they say that fucked up shit, believe them.
Yeah.
Take them at their word because that's coming from their heart. That's them really saying that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's sad, it is really sad because this was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? Like, our division that we have is all part of someone else's plan to fucking divide us and destroy us if necessary. You know what I mean? Like, right now, and I've stated this many times, like, we've had, I've said it before, like, during the fucking COVID bullshit, right? Which was nothing but a big fucking scam and a way to fucking poison people and transfer wealth, which is nothing short of what it was. We had people, my neighbors down the street, that were chomping at the fucking bit to turn people in, their own neighbors, to Justin Trudeau's fucking gulag fucking goons. Okay? Chomping at the bit. They could not wait until they fucking made it official.
Stop buying Asian products. Stop buying or stop using your debit card for purchases. Take out cash. And number 3, don't fucking vote.
I mean, fucking, what's there to vote for? Honestly, our fucking politicians are nothing but fucking
Exactly.
cons
What are you,
and fucking
like
cowards.
a recycled Frenchman?
Yeah, cons and fucking cowards. That's all they are. They need to
Well,
be
yeah,
fucking.
it's been a bouncing
kicking
game
out.
back and forth. Yeah.
As your emperor, I will fix that because I will be dissolving all the government.
Liberals. Come on, Chris, say it with me. Liberals, New Democrats, and what the fuck is the other one? Conservatives?
The conservatives and
They've
the
been-
fucking the NDPs. They're all fucking in the same goddamn clubs, man. Like I said, no matter which side you're on,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. There's them and there's us. That's it.
Yeah, they're just trying to balance the scale that can never be balanced.
Exactly. And it keeps us
Yes,
divided.
sir.
Right?
Agreed.
That's good and divided. I mean, right now I couldn't rally 3 fucking people together to fucking
Mitchell for
do
president.
a goddamn president, emperor, motherfucker. There ain't gonna be no president. That's for pussies. I want to be an emperor.
Oh, come on, man. No. Oh no, we on, man.
What?
We need to team up with the U.S.
No, I gonna free them too. I'm
Seriously?
gonna liberate the U.S. too.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Chris for emperor.
There you go. Get on board. You know what I'm gonna do? First day with the crown is the government that is gone. That includes all the fucking taxes that go with it. Do I have your support now? Guess
No,
what?
you have to prove it.
I'm not getting involved in your fucking
We need-
life.
Like, We need like
Well,
actually,
He's
yeah.
cutting out pretty bad.
I'll talk to some people. We'll get some pikes.
there you go. Well, there's
Okay, dog.
like
That was
we
probably
are
the nastiest thing I've ever.
we
I've
are
ever seen
definitely
on.
going to be getting rid of a lot of criminals in our government, right? And they're gonna pay the traitor's price. So,
Oh, might as well make an example, right?
are you kidding? We're gonna have a big event. It's gonna be like hot dogs and hangings and face paintings for the kids, and fucking t-shirts. Wait, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? If you don't vote
We
for
can
me,
hand out
you're not
tomatoes.
black.
$5 a facing.
Duck Trudeau and piranhas. Only $5 a shot.
Nice.
Oh, god damn
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Let's face it, these people are fucking terrible.
God damn it, god damn it, god damn it.
God damn it indeed.
They're beyond terrible. They don't even recognize their own mistakes.
A wild. Smiles. Entered the
It's not a
chat.
mistake.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the
stream.
stream.
It's not a mistake.
Smiles.
It's on purpose, man.
Said.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is-
this is
it's
all
all
on
deliberate.
purpose.
Yeah, it's all deliberate. They know what they're doing. They're not idiots. You're the idiot.
Yeah,
They
Chaos,
think
I'm
you're the idiot.
spoken.
Look how far they've gotten. I mean, who's to say? Can you honestly say they're wrong?
No, they just kind of mold the rules and changed them as they kind of went along. That's the only way they could do
Right.
it. But
But
yeah.
but you accepted these rules. You've
Well, it was at
accepted
the
this.
threat of violence.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
and again-
they never last.
That
Again,
was the problem. It was at the threat of violence.
they say that generally these civilizations or government fucking bodies generally only last about 250 years. Just so you know, I think you guys are at year 248.
Yeah, we're about there.
Yeah.
You're lockstep.
Yeah, if we would have kept the commies and socialists out of our own backyard, we would have lasted longer. No.
Oh, guys, here's the other one I wanted to play for you guys. This is fucking
So I'm out-
great.
So I'm out here on a ride. So
That
I'm out
sounds
here
like
on a ride.
Alex
I've been on the
Jones.
road for the last couple of hours. I go inside the bar to see that somebody just tried to assassinate
Damn it, I
Trump.
thought you were
Oh,
doing
Yeah.
the radio.
So
Never
next time they tell you that conservatives are crazy, I want you to remember, nobody tried to assassinate Biden. Nobody tried to assassinate Obama. And they just made a martyr out of Trump. He'll absolutely get elected. He will 100% get elected because you Democrats have lost your fucking minds. I'm out.
Yeah, man.
So I'm out here on a ride.
Look, they still. That's how you know that even though it was an organic shooting, it was still slightly staged because they haven't given you all of the information about it. And the fact is, they couldn't afford to allow Trump to be a martyr like that.
Oh, god damn it.
That's how you know that this was not staged in the way that
That
they
leads me
wanted.
back to my first
It was an organic shooting, but the fact of the matter is, they still lied about the details.
yeah, a lot.
For whatever
Right
reason.
off the hop.
Yep.
Right off the hop. They said like, oh, it's a fucking,
It's
it's
fireworks
a fucking,
or something.
fireworks or some loud noises. Oh,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got his
bunch of
ear
loud
on the floor.
noises.
Smoke
Oh,
show.
no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They knew damn good and well.
I mean, I don't know what it's gonna take.
Yeah, they played it down immediately. Within an hour, they had
I mean,
news
y'all. I know
outlets.
y'all had
Well,
to have seen the
It was
video
just
of the
like,
lady
what
holding
the
up
fuck
the
is going on?
Biden Free
Oh, we
Palestine
need a couple of
sign,
shots.
standing behind Trump.
Oh, it's okay.
well, I think it was
Nobody did
I
anything.
know y'all had to
Brandon
see that.
Trueblood. I think it was Brandon Trueblood that put on there. Nobody on the major news networks was covering that right after it happened. Like CNN, ABC, NBC,
Because their
on
enemy
YouTube.
got hit.
On YouTube,
No, they
wasn't
waited
covered.
till about an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, look at how many fucking channels got their fucking video struck down or their channel fucking suspended.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't streamed in forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked at my fucking the live stream when I was playing Crowder's thing there because I was watching to see if it would, put
Get
the
struck
channel on like a
down.
warning. Well, then it would put it on a warning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking through the details, trying to figure out like where I fucking go to find that shit. And somehow I have 2 strikes on my channel in the last 48 days. How the fuck did that happen?
Old streams that they went through.
Yeah, look.
Nope, you say that. Let me check mine real quick.
'Cause they were they were going through a bunch of my old videos doing that shit.
Yeah, let's see if I got it.
Ooh, that hurt.
This is from August 3rd of 2022. What the
Hey, Chris.
fuck?
Holy shit.
Makes
Oh,
perfect
sorry,
sense.
it's 2 strikes in the
Chris,
last
have you
28
tried the
days.
Wim Hof thing yet? Have you
The
tried
what?
looking at it? Even?
They don't even really. It takes forever for that shit to load.
Wim Hof.
What the fuck is that? Wim Hof.
I don't
Come on.
know. It sounds German.
Wim
we got
Hof.
a warning.
He's a dude. The Iceman.
Oh, the Iceman?
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about
No, seriously?
Zelensky?
Yeah.
My channel's
Yeah,
under
the Iceman.
Check
my
this out.
channel.
No,
channel-
fuck no. Wim Hof, the ice.
My channel is under
Controlled breathing and controlled breathing with ice therapy, like ice
What?
and ice water.
Oh, here
Oh,
we
like
go.
ice bath? But yeah, I haven't tried that. But check this out: 2 strikes in the last 28 days. When was the last time I even fucking streamed anything? Or, fuck, I barely post anything. You know what I mean?
So
What
somehow-
the fuck?
Yeah,
So
somehow I'm getting
the-
strikes for not being here.
Dude, you've got like, you might have 2 videos.
Oh,
know.
what the shit, man!
so that stream that I just did.
I got nothing.
The stream that I just did is blocked in certain territories.
Yeah, so it'll be blocked here in Canada.
But the channel
I bet you'll
overall
block
has a
I was
warning.
gonna say block.
My channel overall has a warning on it.
Did you select when you start streams and stuff? Or do video posts? Do you select that is not made for children?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then they're going after you for something else.
With the stream, it's because
That might even flag
music.
you.
I have 2 songs that's in the stream that they did not want me to have. That White Zombie song at the very end, they got me for that.
Okay, so that's copyright claim. There are groups on YouTube that they never seem to remove that copyright fucking everything just to try to get a few cents out of it.
Well, they got me on that song and one other song that was in the stream at the beginning, so they don't like music, apparently.
Well, and again, that's not YouTube.
Wow.
That is the people generally on YouTube that flag every video that has any music. Like, all of mine get flagged for music because there's this group on YouTube that claims everybody's fucking music as their own or as a representative of the creator when they're not. They just do it to try to get fucking YouTube revenue.
Oh,
They flag
that
everything.
has something.
They're Chinese bots.
That has something to do with the AI shit that's going on right now too.
Yeah, that's
right?
annoying as shit too.
It is, because I can't
Yeah,
listen to decent
they're trying
music.
to
Take that.
claim
Non-copywritten
AI
stuff that I
rights
listen to is
to
not bad, but
what in the hell is it? Projected?
Well, you know, and I know right now I've done it before, and Billy Von Bomb's another one that makes his own AI generated music. I think some other people here do too. I'm waiting for the day when they start copyright claiming AI music.
I want to say that a couple of fucking Jeffrey Paul's songs that he fucking created
they'll
have
get you
been
copyright
copywritten.
claimed.
Truck.
You'll get copyright
Yeah.
claims. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeffrey
And
Paul,
again, you can report these groups to YouTube all you want. They
They ain't
don't
gonna do
do a
shit about
goddamn
it.
thing about it.
Yeah, no.
Not a goddamn thing.
Fucked up, dude.
Like Jeremy from the Quartering, he has gone over this type of thing many times because all of his videos would get copywritten struck because of music that he fucking owned or was a what do you call it?
A participant in?
Yeah.
YouTube.
No, like a free to use. It was free to use.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so like an open source thing. And he has literally had to like put in lawsuits and then they disappear. So once they get a lawsuit against them, then they fucking disappear and fucking drop all fucking claims, right? But he explained what they do. And
If I can make a suggestion, I'd go and say check out Neffex, Neffex, for copyright stuff, because he puts out things, or he puts out new songs, and he rips them and drops them to the internet all the time. So, yeah, you can't get basic copyright strike. I think if you drop his music,
Smiles.
and give him a comment or something,
Said,
I think
I love his
that's
music.
how it works. But he just offloads like lots of music, so he can't be bothered with copyright strikes. And
no, hey man,
he's got a way around it.
Most creators that put up like even my intro, right? That's a group that has been on YouTube for quite a while. They create, it's not AI generated music, but they're one of the bigger groups, right? And there's one main creator behind it, but he hasn't flagged me, right? You can download their stuff off fucking Spotify. It's someone claiming to be a representative of these artists, right? That
Artists
really
know it's
don't want anything.
publicity, right?
And here's the thing about the music by Jeffrey Paul, it's because it's on Apple. And it's making money. That is
K-Dog
why that's
said,
why it gets flagged.
Everyone is slowly going to bed.
Yeah, but again, these people will flag anything and claim it's their own. But like I said, it's because if you get any revenue at best,
K-Dog
they get a portion of
said,
it, right?
They want to
it's
get a cut
still
of their
pretty
cut.
early here.
Yeah, a few cents, a couple fucking 100 million times. It's not as unlucrative as you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you should, if you follow Jeremy from the Quartering there, which again, yes, he's a fence sitter. I don't agree with everything he says, but he does still make a lot of sense. You know, he explains it a lot better than I can.
Yeah.
So. Oh, but anyway, lads, I don't even know how long we've been going now.
Says almost 3 hours.
Holy shit, that's only half the time I'm usually here. Let me go get a big cup of coffee. I'll be back. We'll talk rainbows and sunshine, baby. Hey, check out my chainsaw.
Well, I
Talk
mean,
about how this
Chris,
flame nuke just one-shotted me.
Well, I mean, Chris, I've kind of slipped into the I've kind of slipped into the territory of not streaming anymore like you guys. So today was a very special day for the community. I mean, me and Chris come out of retirement to stream, and Red Pill Rhino came out of retirement like a day or two ago to stream. You guys are getting spoiled here, man.
Well, you know, here's the thing, man. Like, I would love to be here more with you guys. It's just with everything I got going on, fuck, I can't even get to work most days when I got some fucking side jobs, unless I take a kid with me. So I can never get away. The only time that I'm really free is like when he's asleep and it's too dark to do anything outside. You know, and that nobody's on. Nobody's usually on this late. It's fucking 12:17 here.
Chris, go get some coffee.
2:17 here. I'm normally up at this hour.
Don't
you
tempt me,
trifling
motherfucker.
ass.
We'll go 9 hours.
Well, I can't do that.
Just like the good old days, man, when Good Mother would go 12 hours of stream. Remember that shit?
Fuck yeah.
God damn, dude. People used to ask, did she ever go to sleep?
I kind of wondered that too.
Joke.
Dude, I would go to bed. So I would see Good Mother on late at night, and I'd go to bed, kind of like what Father Saunders used to do. And I would go to bed and get up in the next morning. They would still be on fucking stream. And I'm like, y'all have got to be kidding me.
Yeah, dude. I think Mandy might be a fucking meth head. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but
Or
how long
she's-
did it figure? How long did it take you to?
How long what?
Yeah, he broke up there.
Yeah.
Even
That's
Brandon
really
True
not
Blood
an
used to
issue.
do like 10 and
Yeah,
12
he
hour
was doing
streams.
long
He's not really
streams,
doing
too.
them like he was, but I mean, you know, he does long ones every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, man, there used to be times when we'd go 10 and 12 hours a day, dude. Like, I think the longest stream I've ever done was 6.5 hours when Billy made everybody into a girl.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Dude, that stream was so fucking fun.
April Saunders came out of that stream, dude.
I went to her channel, and I watched it a few times.
Dude, Father Saunders got
Figure out
on,
what-
Billy got on, Chris got on, I think. Everybody got on that stream,
And
and,
then
we were just turning everybody into
just
women. It was
I know,
great.
who knows?
And then everybody was like, "Should we do Hammerhand?" No, he'll get pissed
Yeah.
off. So he was like, "No."
It
But I
was
think
fun
we
to
did
watch
Pop and
for 5
Blake.
minutes, but
We did Pop and Blake. We did Rhino. We did Jimmy. No, we didn't do Sean.
You did Sean St. George. You did pretty much everything.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
But like,
Yeah, we did Sean. Yeah, we did. And then we did Scotty Side.
I
Hey,
think we did
Scotty's
Ike too,
fine.
didn't we?
Do what?
Didn't we do Ike? Oh, Blake. We did Blake.
Really?
Blake.
I
We
didn't hear
did
you on Scotty
Casual Bachelor or Better Bachelor. We did him. The Red Pill Rhino.
Oh, yep.
Who else? Dude, I think we were gonna plan on doing a calendar for that.
Yeah,
We should have. We really should have.
I don't know why we didn't. I think
Oh,
everybody
you know.
got those pictures.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
He's delayed, so give him a sec.
Where were Pop and Blake when they were doing?
Pop and
when they were
Blake.
riding-
Pop and Blake was Jimmy Bones' idea, I think, or Sean and them's, I think, or Billy's. Can't remember.
I didn't think we did Pops, but I know we did Blake.
No. We did
When
Pop. We did
We
Pop.
did me.
Because he turned into a meme over on Gilded. That female pic of him turned into a meme on Gilded.
Nice.
We did Saunders. Yeah, we did Saunders.
Yeah.
He started out as Jenna Saunders, and then April Saunders come out of it due to Billy's creation, I think. which
Yeah.
I got the blame for.
April.
I got the
April
blame for
Saunders.
that. Yeah, I got the blame for that.
Oh, it was fucking funny. But you know
April
what?
started the poop fetish.
No.
Saunders.
Or the pooper.
No,
The pooper
Father
fetish.
Saunders started that because what was that stream where he shit on himself and his ass was wet and he's like, "No, that's not fart, motherfuckers. That's me just getting water on me." I was like, nobody believes that, Saunders.
Yeah.
Straight up shit
He's got a
yourself,
moist.
dude.
He's got a moist butthole.
And then,
Moist.
and then we said he had booty broth.
You
Yeah,
mean
shit
this
was
one?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
had booty broth, nigga.
It's taint juice.
It was something, alright.
Hey,
Full Saunders.
hey, you guys, have you seen the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, well, the booty sweat soda that he's fucking got, or energy
Yep.
drink, that's
I own
what
it.
we should do. Oh, do you? Nice. Nice.
Oh
fuck.
god, dude, that was such a good
Oh, dude, do we dare fucking start breaking into the fucking more
Totally.
serious side of things and discuss this fucking crazy chick that threw her infant out a window?
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's do it.
Why not?
Okay. Why not? We're all going to hell anyway, and
My
you know what?
career is more important than raising this child that I brought into this world. So I'll late term abort it.
Yeah, let's
Big ass titty.
let's do it.
Tell us
Hang
you
on, I
hate
gotta-
children without telling us you hate children. I'm pro-choice. Oh man.
Remember when I said that not everybody should be able to vote?
Yeah. We've
Honestly,
been saying
though,
that.
Outlaw, if I'm gonna, yeah, people that don't like the Confederate flag shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Well, for me, it's about understanding the flag and where it actually
Oh.
originated from, and the fact that it's a fucking flag and you don't have, you know, any right to say that I can't
Yeah.
fly it or you can fly it or whatever. You know, it's fucking stupid. It's a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reeks, like,
My ass.
I don't want to use the parallel, but I'm gonna have to right now. Like, it's every freak flying the fucking faggot rainbow flag and
Well,
saying
when you-
that you
when you
can't fly
tell-
yours.
When you tell people that a flag like that offends you, right? The Confederate flag, you're telling people basically how weak you are, that you can't handle the fact that they're flying a flag.
I think
Yeah.
say the same thing about you not being offended by their little Fruit Loop flag.
Yeah.
The Fruit Loop flag,
Yeah, totally.
the difference there between both of those flags is the faggot flag is actually in response of hatred. Like, that's actually a flag built out of hatred and intolerance for real. The Confederate flag was something made for war.
Yeah, by saying you can't, you're omitting that you can't fly yours. But, like, I mean, seriously?
It's a rules
It
for
doesn't
thee, not
fucking
for
make
me bullshit.
sense.
We can fly our flag, but fuck
But
you and your
You can't
flag.
wear a
If you
blue
fly
one
it, we'll make sure
because we
it's
don't agree with it.
shut down because it's so offensive to us.
Well, it's the origins of that flag
Yeah.
versus the Confederate
I
flag.
don't
because-
agree with your blue shirt, so you can't wear that.
Yeah.
That flag that trans people and
Yeah,
black
it
and
has
all that they
nothing
fly,
to do with the history.
that
Hey,
flag
don't you
is-
be picking on us trans motherfuckers, alright? Let's get back to the topic here. We're not going down that fucking rabbit hole. Fuck those people. They get enough attention. Let's cover this real quick. Let's deconstruct this,
You,
this
Let's do it.
baby killing motherfucker because that's what she is.
Her career was more important. God damn. Can you
Yeah,
imagine if,
yeah, her
if,
career.
if a man did that to a child?
Mother throws newborn daughter out of window to her death because she thought a child would ruin her career as an executive at Porsche.
Yes, and I'm sure that's a wonderful gig, okay? But Katerina Josevic here, who was 28, that fucking gave birth to her daughter at home, I guess decided to, let the pregnancy go on and fucking wait till the baby was born, just decided to take this perfectly innocent fucking newborn baby and toss it out the fucking window. Because that's a good idea. Right?
My
I mean,
career is more important.
yeah, I
My
mean, who hasn't
career.
had this thought
My
and
career.
not had it worked out? You know what I mean? Like, when has this never worked out? I mean, obviously she's still working at Porsche.
No, she's
right?
going to prison.
And you know what?
She's going to prison.
Yeah.
This fucking
Yeah, she went to
cow's going
prison.
prison?
Yeah, she's going to prison for murder.
Well, I hope that they get
Part
YouTube
of
in
it
prison
is
where
idea.
she's going because, hey, ladies or lady boys, whatever the fuck they're throwing in this prison now, feel free to take out your frustrations on this cow and sacrifice
send
her
Pop a
to the
picture.
gods.
She looks
Huh?
like she might be half German.
With a name like that, somewhere from over in that
Polish
neck of the
or some
woods.
shit.
What's the
Polish
last
or
name
some shit, I
again?
don't know. Bolsheviks or something,
Bolsheviks or something.
or I don't know, Jonovics.
Jonovics.
Oh,
So
7
yeah,
and a
that's
half years.
I got nothing.
Yep.
she got 7.
Only 7.5 years for that.
Dude, let's look at the fucking people that are,
Banana
raping
peppers.
kids and murdering kids all over the fucking place, which really is starting to look like more of a pandemic than the fucking pandemic, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, man, every fucking
I mean,
time
think
you
about
turn
it.
around,
Abortions have reached
somebody is fucking murdering kids.
Abortion alone has reached the same number as the communist revolutions combined, and then exceeded it.
What's going on here?
You
It really has.
cannot, as a woman in this culture, have both.
Yeah.
You
Why-
cannot have child or children.
Why in
and
the
have a
royal
career at the same
fuck
time.
hasn't somebody caught on to the abortion thing yet?
You cannot
Like, what the
have.
hell?
They
You
never
cannot
will
have-
because it's a woman's choice, and you don't want to take away a woman's right to choose, do you? That would mean you're
Yes.
anti-woman.
Yes, the
Oh,
hell
well,
I would. Yes.
That kind
As a
of
black
that
woman,
kind of choice,
I don't
yes.
believe I should have a
It's
choice.
down in the
That kind of
Because
choice,
my
yes.
tax dollar supports that debauchery.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's
Planned
immoral.
Parenthood
It doesn't
is-
matter what.
People seem to forget government funded is taxpayer funded.
Yeah.
Yes, everything is
Yeah,
taxpayer funded.
it
But
doesn't
here's
matter
the
what the
thing.
masses think.
Therefore, no, I do not support it. No.
Right, but this is not. She
Exactly.
didn't go for an abortion. She didn't put it up for adoption.
I
She
would
decided
say-
to go full term
Hmm?
and to fucking throw the baby out the fucking window.
No, I would say it's an abortion. It aborted that that kid's life.
Yeah,
but
full
this is
term.
not. This would be like a home
Right up-
abortion. This is full term. Yeah, she had the baby, and decided that.
No,
Okay, so I've gone through the process, right, of carrying and delivering myself at home this baby, and her solution to the end of that was to throw it out a fucking window.
Making a statement.
Like, personally, if
yeah,
if
that's
I was
them trying to
her
change
boss,
the narrative.
She
right,
was
but if
making
I
a
was her
statement.
boss,
The
this-
definition.
Sticking
this
it to the
woman wouldn't be keeping a
patriarchy,
job.
because according to the patriarchy, child rearing is important, and feminism is about destroying anything that is
53
considered good
and she
by
has
men.
a child. Hold on.
Oh, no,
53 and she has a child.
no, she's 28.
Exactly.
Oh, I was fixing to say.
That's
what
a
the
grown
hell?
ass woman, dude.
Destroying anything.
Anything that's deemed good is bad according to feminists.
Well, here's something that they probably don't and will not talk about. And again, this is just my opinion. It's probably down to she studied the law just enough to know that she wanted to risk it, and because she's a female, she's not going to get a very harsh sentence like a male would. So she's like, I'll sacrifice 7 years of my life so I don't have to, deal with this kid anymore.
Well,
I kind of think that's what they do.
Outlaw. Okay, again, back to that whole fucking idea of there is no consequence for this side.
Right.
Right. In the past 2 years, how many fucking teachers, female teachers, right, have been busted and basically let go with either fucking like community service or probation for raping their students?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you think you could get away with it?
That's my whole
Why
point
wouldn't
exactly.
you?
They do think they can get away with it, and that's why I keep saying all the
Because
time.
they're protected groups, they think they can get away with all kinds of atrocities.
Well,
but they're not proven wrong. This woman got 7 years for killing an infant.
And this is what I'm talking about, and this is why I say all the time.
It's called
when you
blatant
have
sexism.
When you have no penalties, when you have no responsibility, no repercussions, we talked about it in my stream a while ago. When you can see the law is not going to punish you harshly, and this is why you see homeless people constantly breaking the law all the time to get into prison, because it's more
Oof.
valuable to them to get 3 hots in a cot. This is why people do this, is because they're incentivized to, because the penalties are not harsh enough for this.
Yeah, it's
Of
a
course.
free ride.
It's a free ride. You get to fucking do what you want. And the weirdest part is,
Yes, sir.
3 or 4 years ago, when we had that cluster of teachers raping kids, two of them were attractive, and one was really young and attractive. She actually went back to being a stripper after she
Oh,
lost her
God.
teaching license, and all she got was probation, and she had a restraining order between her and the young man, which they violated like a month later. Right? They violated that a month later. She was now a stripper. This woman got probation.
Didn't she get a second offense, Chris, or something?
Yes, but she still got probation. That was it. She never spent a day in jail. The other teacher that was a little bit older, right, but still fairly attractive, 2 years probation.
Yep.
The 69-year-old, right, the judge was going to throw the hammer at her because she fucking, they said it was like some kind of gross misconduct or some shit. They were going to throw the book at her. She went home, murdered her husband, and then killed herself.
First defense or something.
Yes, but it was because she was like 69 years old, right? And a fucking prune. But if you're hot enough, you get off with shit.
That's
Like
that's
broad-
that pretty privilege. She's not all that pretty. But
Yeah.
she's still
This
got
one's
all.
not even. This is not an attractive woman, man.
No. Not by any
She
means.
got 7 years for murdering a baby, which she'll get out in
like
probably 4.
Yep.
Right?
Good behavior.
It's, I don't know, man. It's just when you have
It's irreprehensible.
crimes,
She's young. She don't know what she's doing.
when you have crimes that don't give you punishment that'll teach you not to do it again in a satisfying manner, people will push the boundaries and see what they can get away with. And the longer you refuse to hold these people accountable, the worse it gets. And pretty soon it starts multiplying, because then other women see it and they're like, oh yeah, she got away with that. Suddenly I
Like
don't
I
like
said,
it. I don't like it.
over the past 3 years, 3.5 years maybe, we have seen more women, right, getting pegged from students right? And making the news,
Oh.
and no consequence really. Like I said, probation if you're hot enough. And we've just seen that snowball roll down fucking hill.
Yeah, probation at best.
Yeah, this past couple months, there's been like 7. The one chick was fucking half of her class.
Yep. And it keeps happening, so they keep.
And I thought men were the predators.
It's precedent, right?
Yeah, we're the perverts apparently.
They
right?
do it enough so that they set precedent, and then it falls into law.
But see, Chaos, here's the thing. If suddenly you stop hiring all these men to be teachers because, ooh, that's creepy. Why would men want to teach kids? And you have an influx, an increase of women teachers all over, but yet those rates never go down. Common sense tells you that, you know, you've got a female problem of them raping children. But, of course, they're going to ignore that because, ew, men are the only ones
It's
that
not
can be
just
predators.
female problem they're outlawed. All they have to do is affect the filtering process.
Well,
the screening
what
or
I'm
screening
saying-
process, whatever you want to call it.
What I'm saying
in order
is,
to
it-
get these people where they need them to be.
what I'm saying
It's just
is
all a
if-
matter. It's all a matter of brainwashing after that.
Well, what I'm saying is when you refuse to hire men to be teachers, but you still have a bad problem of kids getting raped at school, it makes it obvious, you know, to the people that are choosing to ignore that women can't do these things, that, hey, we've got a problem with women doing this as well. I mean, you have a lot of people out here in the culture that denies that women could ever do this type of shit.
Well, of course, there's sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we're
that was
fucking
one of the
scum.
big
Yeah,
lies
so-
I grew
so-
up to.
Yeah,
So
and the worst part
obviously-
is,
So it
Yeah.
obviously points the
the
finger
worst
towards
part
the
is
people
when you
who are
point it
doing
out when it's women. They'll
Now you-
like you're. Yeah,
Sorry, go
Now,
ahead,
you
Jay.
have-
they
you
don't
have-
want the
Outlaw.
finger. So what they'll do is they'll point it back towards women, and it's
Yeah.
a visual. Like it's a vicious cycle,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, Chris.
Without a doubt. Well, no, I was
Yeah,
trying to let
it's-
you
it
get
just
get
circles
Jay
back.
through.
Oh, I thought he stopped. I couldn't hear him.
No, he's
I'm gonna wrap up the
having
stream
still
here,
that time
y'all.
dilation problem here.
I'm getting tired of dying.
No, Outlaw.
I'll be
I-
back
I've been
tomorrow,
saying that
maybe with
since
some
the day one
Valheim,
I've got on here.
maybe
is
with some
if you take
more
the
of
rules
this.
away from a person, right, or the consequences,
No, I'll be back with
even
some
the
Valheim in
cultural
morning, 'cause
ones,
it's built
it
to
doesn't
Survival
matter about the
Tuesdays.
fucking government law. Fuck the government law. That rarely comes into effect when it comes to.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody in the chat and everybody in the Discord. Shout out to K-Dogs, good seeing you. Thanks for that subscribe, bud. Smiles, is good seeing you again. JR James, it's good seeing you. Primo Living VC, Bingus, Crystal Kitten, SCE, Get Cox, and I think that was it. Yep, looks like it. Let's check the actual chat part here. Yep. Zechariah 12 and 8. It's good seeing y'all again. You'll find me over here. Thank you to everybody that's still subscribed. Your support has been greatly appreciated. And thank you to everybody that just recently subscribed. Do hope you stick around for the long run. Until next time, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever the hail from. I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Don't touch me there. My no square. Don't touch me there. My no square. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. No, my no square. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. My no square.